Hello, everyone, and welcome in once again to Columbus River Dragons Hockey. I'm Tom Callahan, and, well, it's been a little while since you've gotten to see me on camera here, but the setup being what it is in Winston-Salem, well, I'm able to put a little camera into the action here and bring into a little preview for tonight's game as the River Dragons in Winston-Salem to take on the Thunderbirds tonight and tomorrow night in a two-game weekend set. We're here this weekend. Back home next weekend for Legends Weekend, including Josh Petrantonio night on Friday night and the Legends game before Saturday night's game. And then, well, right back here to Carolina. So two-game, road swings, if you will, for the River Dragons here on the month. And Columbus is in a situation where they really need to make up as much ground as they can. Can they catch Carolina? Well, it's not out of the realm of possibility, but it will be difficult. Certainly, same thing with Athens, but again, in the FPHL, every regulation win is worth 3 points. So you know they're going to be working pretty hard to try to make that happen. Tonight you're going to see the debut of number 46, Andrei Simchuk, who came over in a trade, and the River Dragons picking him up from Monroe for future consideration. So really hoping he'll be able to step in and make an impact. Andrei Simchuk, just to make sure I got that one correct there. So the Thunderbirds come in tonight, 30 regulation wins. That is second in the league, only to Binghamton. 38, 3-0-2, 97 points. And if Monroe loses tonight, regardless of what Winston-Salem does, and actually I'll get to that in just a moment here as they're taking on Dashers this evening. If somehow Monroe loses that game, Carolina clinches a playoff spot, so no matter what happens with a loss or if they win in regulation tonight, then they would clinch a playoff spot. Columbus, meanwhile, is in third. 3 less games played. That's the other reason why there's some optimism here in the Columbus camp. 21, 11, 4, 3, and 1, 75 points. But with those three games in hand for Columbus, if you take care of business in those 3 games, that tacks on 9 more points. So the gap would then become substantially less. But again, Columbus is going to need to play its best hockey here in March and April. All right, we're going to take a little break, and when we come back, we are going to hear from River Dragons head coach Jerome Bichart, so stay tuned for that. And then we're going to drop the puck here from Winston-Salem. River Dragons and the Thunderbirds coming away in just a little bit. This is River Dragons Hockey.
This winter, don't let your heating system leave you out in the cold. At Air Force Heating and Air, we are committed to your family's comfort all year round. Whether you need repairs, maintenance, or a new system installation, the Air Force team is here for you. Residential and commercial, dedicated to servicing our community and neighbors. Plus, we offer duct cleaning and sealant services, air quality and virus protection, and plumbing. Call Air Force Heating and Air today. Serving you is our top priority.
We're always going a million different directions.
But Kinetic Credit Union makes it easy for all of us to stay connected, all in one place.
With the Kinetic mobile app, we both can monitor our accounts on the go. We can create account alerts so we know when there's a change. Apply for a loan or credit card. We can even open a new account.
Plus, you can quickly pay bills, transfer money, or make a deposit anytime, anywhere.
Kinetic makes our life a whole lot easier.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Beam, we take pride in being a part of our community, and we're committed to seeing it grow. We continually volunteer with organizations that are making a difference. Together, we are building a better community while building the best internet that exceeds the technology of metropolitan cities. But more importantly, one that connects us all. We want to ensure reliability. So for this reason, we're willing to go the extra mile. We aim to provide the community with high-quality internet and cable services, because we live here too.
Because at Beam, community is not just a place. It's the way we do business.
We all dream, but dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
Welcome back here before tonight's game in Winston-Salem. The Carolina Thunderbirds hosting your Columbus River Dragons. And as always, this interview with River Dragons head coach Jerome Bichart is brought to you by F&M Cigars. Boom, weekend set with the Carolina Thunderbirds. I feel like it's been forever since I've said that. Are these guys still in our division?
Yeah, it's been a while. I think January something in Columbus was the last time we played them. So it's been a while. I think we've both had some ups and downs as far as that goes. I know they've had some injuries per se, and I know we've gone through our flu bug and injury kind of stuff. But I think everybody's healthy right now.
Well, that's a big plus when it comes to the River Dragons, because I know there's a lot of guys who have been banged up. I do know Galvin goes on season-ending IR, so I just want to ask you about, first of all, how does that affect your plans going forward?
Yeah, you know what, Gally, he's one of our natural centermen, good on draws, good penalty killer, kind of hit and miss as far as offensively, but, you just can't, he's got good speed or whatever, so it kind of hurts a little bit, but shuffle some guys around, and like right now Underwood's playing center as opposed to D, and depending on how everything kind of transpires the next couple of weeks, we'll identify whether he stays there or whether he goes back.
Well, I know the other thing too, the FPHL trade dedeadline. The NHL deadline was today, but the league's deadline I think is what, Monday coming up here?
Monday, yeah.
So anything
to
look forward to there at all, or just?
Yeah, I don't know. Not really sure. There's a couple wants. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. But as of right now, I'm happy to go to bat with what we have. I know we have one or two amateurs coming in, I believe, and with those guys, they got to play their 5 games, and I got to continue to win hockey games as well, type thing. So a little bit of management there, kind of thing. But all in all, ready to roll.
Andrei Simonchuk is coming in wearing number 46. Going to get a chance to look at him. What do you know about him?
You know what? Last time I seen him was the last time we played these guys at home. I know him and Doherty got into a little bit of a tussle. So I know he's willing to, drop his gloves, and not so much. I don't even care about that. But he's a big body back on the back end, and I think if anything, that's kind of what we've been lacking. Somebody big and strong, and throw his body around and clear guys in front of the net and all that stuff. So looking forward to see how he does here against the team that didn't want him. So maybe he's light a fire under his
Did you ever have a situation like that in your career? Did you ever go back and play a team you wanted to stick it to, or?
Well, every team I wanted to stick it to.
Right, yeah.
But if I look back at my career, I was lucky enough to never been traded, never left a hockey team. I've been in 3 places in 30 years, so pretty fortunate as far as that goes. And I try to tell my guys, whether I'm recruiting or whatever, I'm like, guys, you know what? You just got to find a home, and find a home that you can trust, the coach, and feel comfortable in the situation you have, and play for a good ownership in a good city. And obviously we have that, and never left.
There you go. So let me know when you're going to run for any mayoral, congressional, city council.
I still got to get I'm still a green card guy, so
okay. All right.
I got to get my citizenship to do that. But no, we'll see. All in good time. You never know.
There you go. Absolutely. All right. Let's go with keys to the game tonight.
Keys to the game. You know what? Obviously, we came in this morning. First 10 minutes. Get our legs going, dump and chase, get a good forecheck. This is a team that we need to be physical against. I don't need bone-crushing hits, but I need guys finishing checks and stops and starts. No turnovers. Let's keep, I think the term I've been throwing at the guys is we need to manage the puck. I mean, as opposed to a 50-50 play that may connect, I want the puck on the wall. I want it chipped in, go get it. On a rush, if we don't have a clean play and it's a 50-50, let's pull up, let's go into a cycle, let's kind of try to keep possession as far as that goes. So and you know what, we just need to play simple. These guys are a hard-working team that have been together for a long time, and they know where everybody is. And we can't sit there and we can't play defense. We got a good defense here is a good offense and hard work. Our forecheck is our back check. We need to, forecheck, get on the horse, and keep our feet moving all the time. Hit and pin if you can. And then in the offensive zone, I want guys hitting and rolling and letting somebody else come get the puck. And when I say rolling, you're rolling off that hit. And if you displace the puck, you can stop and get it. If you can't hit, roll off, continue to move your feet and back pressure kind of thing and re-attack the puck.
All right, Boom, thanks for joining us. Best of luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Back with the drop of the puck in just a moment. This is River Dragons Hockey.
Should I park in the back?
We help people sneak Pepsi into places that don't serve it.
What if they catch us?
We have a sports car. Hey man, this doesn't make burger taste better.
Yo, what the
I thought Wendy was a ginger. To enhance the flavor.
Where is everybody?
Sunday.
Do not make eye contact.
Nobody here wants your Pepsi.
It's really good.
Oh, that is good.
Say it into the napkin dispenser.
Here's some Pepsi for some extra flavor. So get the f*** out. Come on.
And we're back on Columbus River Dragons Hockey. Tom Callahan here with you. Thanks for joining me. River Dragons getting set to take on the Carolina Thunderbirds here tonight. They're doing the starting lineups down there on the ice right now. There we go. Having a couple of graphical issues here this evening, so from time to time, you're going to have to pay some attention to those. Let's take a look at tonight's starting goaltenders for you. For the hometown team, the Thunderbirds are going to put out Mario Cavallari. Cavallari this year is 18-5-0-2 with a 2.01 goals against and a .925 save percentage. No surprise for the River Dragons. They are right back with Sammy Bernard, 16-7-0-2 with a 2.64 goals against and a .914 save percentage. Now the River Dragons with a new face in the lineup, and Andrei Simonchik Samanchik will be out there, and wearing number 46 for the River Dragons. I know online he's listed as 25, but he is 46. So he'll get the nod tonight. Josh Liu gets the night off. He is the healthy scratch for Columbus. And the River Dragons will still operate with Kirk Underwood playing up front. As you heard Jerome Bichard say in our pregame chat, brought to you by F&M Cigars. So as we're now just waiting for the national anthem here before tonight's game, getting ready to go, I'll remind you the River Dragons hockey is brought to you by Country Inn and Suites, the official host hotel of the River Dragons, by Pepsi, the official soft drink of the River Dragons, Zelmo Zip-In, the official fuel provider of the River Dragons, Air Force Heating and Cooling, the official home comfort partner of the River Dragons, and Columbus Diagnostic, the official imaging center of the Columbus River Dragons.
As we ask that you join your Callahan Thunderbirds and Pregame Technologies in a moment of silence to remember the individuals who made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. Thank you. Pregame Technologies offer a comprehensive suite of industrial automation, integration, and motor control services. Visit Pregame Technologies at pregame.com. Thunderbirds fans, please help us honor tonight's special service member, Eric Negroff. Spent 4 years serving in the U.S. Air Force. During this time, he spent 2.5 years stationed at the Ramstein Air Force Base in Germany. During his service time, Sergeant Negroff served the Meritus Service Award for working 2 jobs within the military. The Carolina Thunderbirds thank you for your service. We ask that you remain standing and remove your caps for tonight's performance of the national anthem. Brought to you by the American Elevator Company. Performed tonight by Josie Davidson.
All right, anthem in the books before tonight's game. As we'll get ready to go here in just a moment after the colors leave the ice. Just a reminder to always remain standing until the colors are struck from any field of play if you happen to be in an event where that is taking place. I remain standing the entire time. Everybody's a little different. in the broadcast world. I was sitting there for the pregame show so that I could get the camera on my pretty little mug and show it back off to all of you. Yes, I'm still alive. I'm still here. But I don't know. I feel a sport like hockey, you could probably sit for baseball, which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But hockey demands so much energy, and there's just so much going on. I just don't think you're doing the sport justice if you're sitting down. That's just me. Okay, ready to get it underway here. Cavalieri against Bernard. River Dragons in the teals, which they have become accustomed to wearing on the road. This first period is brought to you by Chick-fil-A Midland. Don't forget there's a family 4-pack night coming up here at the end of March. We're going to talk more about that a little bit later on. But if you want to jump the gun, you can head on over to ourdragonsmerch.com and purchase your family 4-pack. And here we go. We're ready to start it off. River Dragons and the Thunderbirds. And we're underway. Face-off one all the way back into the River Dragons end of things here. It's Slahetka out there to go back and get it, starting with Bockwell on D up front. You've got Somro, Underwood, and Storjahan, the starting lineup. Pushed ahead on the right wing side. Somro's going to go get it. If you missed the news earlier today, the River Dragons moved Ryan Galvin on to season-ending IR with an upper body injury. And he will miss the remainder of the season. As that puck is dumped in right in on goal, Bernard steers it aside to Bockwell. River Dragons after it. I'm going to say this, and I'm not sure if I'm right or not, but I do not remember this building having so much room behind the nets. It almost looks like they've moved the goal lines up, and I mean substantially. Maybe, and I don't know, River Dragons fans, you might know better than I do, but I'm just looking at it, and it looks like an awful lot of more space back there than I remember in this building. Farmer after it in the Thunderbirds end of things, trying to move it around. On the far side, he'll end up getting it back behind the net. Down for the right point, it's chip pass Dunford out to center. Hunter will move it back, and Columbus right back across right side. Here's Kyle Moore. He'll fling one in over the head of Cavalieri, who just lets it go behind him. Whalen trying to play it around to the near side, cut off to the right point. Lind, he'll float one wide to the net. McDonald on the rebound. Behind the goal, here's Hunter. Hunter out the near side. Flips it across. McDonald couldn't bat it out of the air. Puck free at the side of the goal, scooped up by Moore. That's what that extra space behind the net allows you to do as the puck is pushed out to center. But it allows you as an offensive team to have a lot more room to make a play back there. Now, not everybody can play behind the net, but McDonald, Moore, and Hunter certainly can. And that'll be to their advantage. I'm sure you'll see that a couple times tonight. Puck at the right point, kept in by the Thunderbirds, but a shot there is blocked by Anderson. Lind, with some traffic, able to move it across, but pinned up on the far side wick line. He's battling and does get it out. No icing here as Pavlov back after it. They'll play it around to the near side. Gus Ford takes the hit, trying to move it out. Bank pass right pointers. Bockwell, his shot, left pad save. First one of the game for either goaltender. Doe, side of the goal. Wick line, jam it away. Couldn't get it to go. And now Carolina looking to move this one out to center as they'll attack. Pavlov wheels in on the left side, throws it across. All of his teammates peeled out for the change. Only Pastuca was still up there. That allows Columbus to recover, and they'll reset behind their own net while they, too, change the forward line. River Dragons trying to move quickly on this breakout. Pass for Somro is deflected along, and finally he gets it. Left side will work it around the rim. Storjahan on his off wing, right side. Trying to step in. Puck to the point. Bockwell holds it in. Shot, stick save, Cavalieri. Somro, left side, try to put it back to the point. That was blocked, but ends up with Underwood. He fakes, drags, and lost the puck to a stick check from Lane King. King pulls him down in the corner. Somro works it around. Left point. There's a shot coming in on goal, and that will be held by Cavalieri. So Columbus with the first couple shots of the hockey game here, coming out, getting some early momentum. trying to get things going against this Carolina Thunderbirds team that finally had its win streak broken with a trip to Watertown. They lose that game 5-2. Thanks to the goaltending heroics of former River Dragon Brendan Colgan, who stopped 41 of 43 in that game. Salak ends up with it near side. He'll put it out to center. So that's banked back the other way. And now it'll be King leading it ahead, trying to work his way in there with Salak, but he was cut off. Doherty, right side. Here's Underwood. In over the line, high slot. Dunford in with a wrist shot wide. And the rebound off the back of the net. Underwood working it around left side, but is picked off. And Carolina able to move it to center. Salak will attack on the right wing, giving it to Pavlov in with a shot blocker save Bernard. Puck on the far side, the River Dragons in. Played to the point. And that one is kicked at and moved out by Storjahan. Ford turning on the left side. Here he comes on the backhand, trying to drive it on goal. He's pulled down. Penalty coming here as the net comes off. And so the River Dragons are going to be the team that is shorthanded first in this game. Sammy Bernard hit hard in that collision. Okay, well, that's funny. I actually had the clock right, not the interior clock. How about that? I actually ran my own scoreboard better, and that never happens. Good to see that Bernard is okay after he got run into in that collision, but Brian Dunford's in the box. .424 time of the penalty. I'm going to assume that was a holding call. So Carolina going on to the power play here. We'll talk about their power play stats in just a moment. Face off to the left of Bernard. Kept in up top by Carolina as they go to work. Clay Keeley plays it across. Challenge at the line, but Ford keeps it in. Into the slot. There's a shot. Bernard the save, and he'll hang on. Face off will stay to his left. It was indeed a holding minor against Dunford. Quick line, a little eager on the face-off there. Now they get it down, but Carolina wins it again. Poke back to the right point, and Keeley dancing up top. Clay Keeley onto the left side. There's a shot by Kramer, tipped to the glass. Now picked away, side of the goal, and that one a diving block off Anderson goes behind the net. Kramer will work his way around to the far side. Feeds it up to the right point, now over to the left side. Keeley into the left side corner to Zach White. White playing pitch and catch with Keeley up top. Now goes cross ice, and it hopped over the stick of Lind after the pass was deflected. Ford behind the net. Feeds it up top. Clay Keeley to the far dot. Kramer dancing on there. Backdoor feed to Ford, and his shot off the knob of the stick of Bernard. Looked like it might have been going wide anyway, but well, just for good measure, deflected past. Kramer battling to keep it in up top. Fed to the right side now. Here's a chance. Keeley couldn't corral it to shoot. Has to carry it behind the net. Ford on the near side with it. Feeds it up to the left point. Kramer swings it over onto the right wing side. Shot coming in. Bernard, a blocker save. Rebound to the near side corner. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Ford cutting to his right in the slot. Trying to walk in with the backhand. He scores. Gus Ford with a power play goal. And Carolina takes a 1-0 lead. Not much Bernard could do on that one. He really could not see for the traffic in front of the net. Time of the goal, 5:52. And Columbus down in an early 1-0 hole here. Let's see how they respond. There's a big hit in behind the net on Slahetka, but Moore quickly the other way, trying to push it in towards McDonald. It's back towards Moore, curling in space, feed to the point. Slahetka attacking near side on the dot. Hunter with a rolling puck, and that one flutters over to the near side corner. Pushed in behind the net. Carolina recovers. Hunter at center, turning it the other way. McDonald 3-on-2 if they hurry. McDonald in over the line. Moore going to the net. Backhands it in on goal. Cavallari will hold. That brings a pile as the net comes off, and the age-old game of smell my glove. So we will take a break just over 6.5 minutes into this first period. We're back with more in just a moment. And this is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Follow the signs and discover your next adventure in life. Nestled right in the heart of Old Town on Queen Bee Drive is a Legacy Reserve at Old Town. At Legacy Reserve, your retirement is whatever you want it to be. Be active, be flavorful, be free, be alive. Don't just live life, live a legacy. Call or visit our website for more information. Try out our virtual tour online today.
Back here on River Dragons hockey, Tom Callahan here with you. 6:36 into this first period. It's 1-0 Carolina. Salak dancing in the corner near side, puts it in behind the net. Trying to move that one out of there, and it is chipped out to center. Fed all the way back to Dunford inside the Columbus zone where he'll wheel back with it. Carolina with a power play goal from Ford Selyutin. And also Zach White with the assists on the goal. River Dragons dump it back on into the Thunderbirds end of things here. Carolina trying to move it out. And it's center. It's turned over. Sturgeon will drive it right back in. Cavallari can't corral it. Somro right side lets it go to the point. Lind arriving shot. Tipped in. Oh, just wide of the far post. Nice redirect by Austin Doe. Jamaev on it. Trying to feed it on goal. He's tied up on the far side wall by Clay Keeley, and now away come the Thunderbirds. Ford on the right side with the wrister. Shoulder save Bernard. Puck bouncing dangerously in front. Somro takes it away on the near side. Well, the River Dragons just have to be so aware of those rebounds. If Bernard gives one up, they've got to take it away and quickly dispense with it before the Thunderbirds get a second chance. Anderson down low, swings it in front. Cavallari knocked it away with a goal stick. Kramer will fling it out to center. White tied up with Anderson. He's in behind him, breaking it on goal to the backhand. Bernard shuts down the 5-hole. Great save by Sammy Bernard. Left point, there's another shot coming in, but blocked by traffic. Whalen over one time, and Bernard the save on that one as well. Puck to the point, still not out of danger. Farmer holding it in. He'll turn it towards the net off the goal post. Oh my goodness. Now there's another shot by Farmer, and this time Bernard with a glove save, and he's going to hang on. Bernard with a big stop. And to be sharp. And again, I mean, Carolina right now, this is a team, they look like they're ready to shoot from anywhere. Columbus hasn't really faced a lot of teams that do that. A lot of teams try to overpass, overwork it. Carolina's not doing that. Here's Hunter in. His shot deflects into the corner. Moore from the off angle. Deflected right out of the zone. In fact, the Thunderbirds have been generating from the wing here and off the rush. Here's McDonald, left side, trying to thread it through. That one hit his skate, ends up in the left side corner. McDonald over after it, though, feeds Moore. Moore trying to wrap it out in front, and that was slapped away. Fed up the near side, and now out to center. A big check there from Moore as he runs into Drouin. All the way down low on the right side, it's Joe Kennedy. He's knocked off the puck. Here's Moore right side with a flip ahead in space, knocked down by McDonald, who then might have caught a rut there. He ends up going over to the bench. The shift pretty much over for the big unit here. Set back down, Slahetka chasing, no icing. Here's Bockwell. Left side, his pass deflected but got through, but still not out of the zone. Jemayev battling, can't clear it. Turning back, here's Underwood. Underwood will stop behind his own net and set it up. Columbus finishing a change here as we approach the halfway mark of this first period. 1-0 Carolina on a Gus Ford power play goal. Somro pushing it to center. Clay Keeley over to the right side. King will give it right back to him. Keeley dumps in from there. Salak going to get it. Samanchik will get there first, but turned it over in the corner. Centering feed, a shot blocked. Comes back out to center. Whalen will pick it up there, and he'll feed it back to the D. River Dragons again to the change. Thunderbirds doing likewise. Left wing side, they try to wheel in. White is pushed off the puck. Somro fed it back towards Dunford, but he had company. And now it's played ahead. Dunford will jump into the rush here. He'll fire it in. Everybody heading to the bench except Storjahan. Now Wickline comes out to join him on the forecheck. And back come the Thunderbirds left side. Offside call there, so the shot by Kramer wouldn't have counted anyway. But that's going to get us to another break. And so we are halfway through this first period. Right now the score 1-0. Carolina Thunderbirds in the lead. We will come back with more here in just a moment. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Hey y'all, my name is Tiara, and a little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Chicken Biscuit is that it has the perfect amount of spice to jumpstart my day. I just love how the biscuit just matches perfectly with the spice on the chicken fillet. Whoever thought of it, thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Robert, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A Spicy Chicken Biscuit is the biscuit. It reminds me of my grandma's homemade biscuit. It's always buttery and savory. The chicken is always crispy. Then you add the spices to the chicken, instant classic.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
And we're back on Columbus River Dragons hockey. Tom Callahan here with you. As we get it back underway here, that puck, well, just as quickly out of play. 9:02 left to go in the first period. And once again, our scoreboard has decided that it's on break. Let's see if we can get it back here. I think we got it now. Face-off just outside the River Dragons line. You know, it's okay if it wants to sit down for the commercials, but, man, you got to get back to work once we come back here to live play. River Dragons after it. Here's Anderson trying to feed it up the far side. Storjahan back around the rim. Lind poking it up the wall. Pushed out to center. Butita will send it right back in. Anderson Back after it as Nate Keeley tags up and resumes the forecheck. Anderson will try the left side. It goes all the way out to center down the ice. River Dragons, there's a long shot in. Cavallari will handle and hold for the faceoff. McDonald just putting it on net. Smart thing to do. Faceoff will come to the left of Mario Cavallari here. McDonald in for it. Puck bouncing towards Moore, but taken away there and pushed ahead. Kramer up the right wing, trying to dump it in. Turned right back by Columbus. He'll try to quickly move in transition. Here's Ryan Hunter, right side, pushing it on the wall. McDonald back to Hunter. To McDonald, a shot save made. Big rebound all the way to the left point. Bockwell a chance. That one deflected wide of the net. Fed back to center. Kyle Moore on it there. Throws it cross corner. River Dragons tag up, move in. McDonald on the forecheck, trying to force the play around. Hunter onto the left side. Here's White lifting one down the ice, a bouncer, but not enough gas or icing. Hunter to the right side. Moore had it tipped away. White on the left wing, swept off his stick to center. And now McDonald's going to attack and now curl back for the bench. Columbus trying to hustle the change. They better hurry here. There's a feed for Ford, but Dunford coming off the bench got to him. Around the rim, it kicked almost right to the front of the net. Went off Bockwell. Not cleared out quite yet. Reversed around to the near side. Dunford almost runs into Doherty. Puck stays in. Bockwell behind his own net. He'll tee it up back there. Long lead to center. Pitchforked in. That hit a player at the Carolina bench and thwarts that River Dragon zone entry. We get a whistle. 6:59 left to go here in period number one. Face-off just outside the Thunderbirds line. Jemayev in for the face-off. At least for now. I'll let him stay. Jemayev wins it over towards Underwood. Stepping up to poke it in left side. Samonchik. Keeley turning it the other way. That one wide of Bernard. Will that be icing? Yes, it will. And that icing is brought to you by Air Force Heating and Air, where right now you can get a furnace tune and AC inspection for only $79. Book your appointment by calling 706-882-8888 or go to airforceheatingandair.com. Face-off coming up here to the left of Cavallari, back in the Thunderbird zone. Underwood will step in for the face-off. Doherty will put Keeley into the boards. Keeley pushed him down. Crowd like that one, but Doherty's got to clear out of there. Now he's out. Jemayev will step up on the forecheck. Played off the rim all the way down. This could be another icing call. It is not. Salak beating it out as he battles on the right side. Pastuca over there now as well. Tied up by Dunford. And Samonchik was tied up there with Salak for quite a while. Puck at the left point. Whalen with a shot. Hit his own man in front. Cleared off the glass to the line. Off the mid of Whalen and out to center. Turn right back in by the Thunderbirds, but they're going to go for the change here. Columbus is actually going to do the same as they will tee it up behind the net. Doherty, one of the last to get off here, as out come the River Dragons. Crowd does not like that Lind is holding it behind the net so long, but River Dragons finish their change, and now ahead comes Austin Doe. Left side try to put it in front for Wickline. It was turned back the other way. Anderson chasing, gets it across to Lind. Lind, pestered by the forecheck there, goes behind the net. Uses the cage as a shield here. And now he's got to curl away from Nate Keeley. Behind the net again. Has Anderson, he'll leave it to him. Columbus will still try to exit on the right side. Anderson now looping over the left. He'll fling it in from center, right corner. Wickline up on the forecheck, trying to separate man from puck. Instead, it's turned the other way by the Thunderbirds as they will attack. Up through center, Nate Keeley dumps it in wide of Bernard. And now we get a whistle here. The question is, what did we get said whistle for? Was there maybe an offside call? You know, we're going to call that offside, and we're going to tell you it was brought to you by Old School Barbershop. They're online at oldschoolbarber.com. If you need to get lined up, book your next appointment online anytime. You can also book 24/7 through their Instagram and Facebook. Old School Barbershop, reservations now required. Carolina backing up on the faceoff win all the way back into their own end. Up the left side, Kramer, his lead. That one hit the back of McDonald, who pitchforks one in on the backhand. On to the left side, here's Hunter, leaving it up for more at the dot. Back door for McDonald, didn't connect. Right back the other way, Carolina hustling up the right wing. Here's White trying to walk in around Slahetka, who just took it away from him. Now puck loose in front. Bernard pokes it away, but Ford recovers. Backdoor feed. Bernard to his right makes the save on White. Plenty of time for Bernard to get over on that one. And now down for the right point, Kennedy. Hooks it in behind the net to White. Bockwell trying to battle it away from him. McDonald again with a backhand off the glass, and that one ended up out of play. It's going to get us to our final timeout of the period here. Still 1-0 Carolina, and we are back with more in just a moment. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is when it's time for football season and time to have the boys over, Chick-fil-A was it. You bite into it and it's juicy, you got flavors popping. Oh yeah. On any D-A-Y, I need CFA.
Hey y'all, my name is Soraya, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nugget trays is how easy it is. That convenience of being able to order through the app is just unmatched. When I place that tray down, those nuggets won't be there for long. Everyone loves them.
River Dragons hockey is brought to you in part by BKI Accounting, a new age approach to old school accounting. They specialize in payroll, bookkeeping, income, and sales taxes for small business. Learn more at bkiaccounting.com. .420 left to go here in this first period. Face off to the left of Sammy Bernard in the Columbus zone. One back by the Thunderbirds. But it caroms off the shin pad of Pastuca. He's got to chase it down the ice. Blake Keeley on the left side. Backhand into the skates of Underwood, who chops it right back out. Back into Keeley. And now shoveled back towards Dunford. Dunford moving it across left side, lead at center, tipped away by Salak. That means no icing as the puck goes down into the Thunderbirds' end of things. They'll try to play it around, and still not out. Nice keep. Here's Underwood stepping into the slot to his right. A shot, and Cavallari the save. No rebound to be had. Well, that's the absolute right thing to do. Get a shot on goal, make the goaltender make a save. Cavallari able to hold on to that one, though. No rebound. Face-off pushed behind the net by the Thunderbirds. Drouin, his pass picked off by Doe. Columbus trying to push back in. Doe in his skates, dumping it left side. Wickline over for it. Cavallari to come out and fling it along the glass. Storjahan waiting for it. Back towards Wickline, but cut off, but given right back. Storjahan, Wickline into the slot. Doe walks in, shot, score! Austin Doe! A nice little delay move on the deke. Got Cavallari to go down to the ice, and then Doe pulls it around the right pad and puts the wrister home to tie this game up at 1. Nice job by that line up front. Wickline and Storjahan doing some nice work to help set that one up. Time of the goal, 16:41. Columbus back in it, tying it at 1. Now let's see the response here from both teams. The River Dragons maybe can keep some of this momentum going. Here's McDonald at center. Had it slapped away by Kennedy. Fed back up the near side. Ryan Hunter cutting it off on the right wing. Fed back to the far side. Kennedy will try his luck on the right wing. Put it off of Moore, but it did get to center. Bockwell banks behind his own net. Slahetka left side. He'll fling that one out. Moore off the dasher. It rolls away, but here's McDonald on it to Moore. Backdoor for Hunter. He scores! Ryan Hunter puts it home on the far side. Cavalieri committed to his left. And Hunter, with the goal, puts the River Dragons in front, 2-1. Time of that goal, 17:26, so 2 within a minute for Columbus. That's big for the River Dragons. Boy, that's a great shot in the arm. River Dragons win that draw at center. All right, well, let's see if they keep it rolling yet again. Behind the net, though, picked off by Pastuca right to the side of the goal. Dunford able to move it out of trouble. River Dragons trying to get the puck out. At least Jemaev did that as Salak feeds it back. King, left side, Clay Keeley. They try to move it ahead here, and it's chipped past Dunford. Salak into the left wing corner. Samanchik after it. Jemaev trying to move that along. Puck it's out up on the near side wall, under the body for a moment of Doherty, who pops back up to his skates. And now the River Dragons trying to work this one out. Cross ice feed does get through. Here's Doherty hopping in on the right side. There's a shot off the blocker. Oh my! Link King kept that one from perhaps bouncing back. Cavalieri going in. Here's a feed to Doe. Up top, Anderson. Long shot, glove save. Well, I know Doe was on his backhand. Might have been a little bit better serve there. If he'd have let that one go himself. Fed it up top to Anderson. Tried to throw the screen, though. Keep things moving in front, but Cavalieri saw that one coming a long way off. Wickline, Doe, Storjahan out there. As the draw one back, Kennedy pulls it behind his own net, tries to roll it around to the far side. Jam to the left point. Anderson falls down, and now here they come with numbers. Up on the right wing side, in with a shot. Bernard the save, and he'll hang on. Oh, that's a big stop right there by Sammy Bernard. Coming in from the right wing, Nate Keeley just let it go. And he was looking for a rebound, that's for sure, but that's an important stop with 1:27 to go. Keeps the River Dragons in front, 2-1. Face-off is pushed into the left side corner, and Bockwell will pull out the old wedge and send that down the ice, but that's more of a bump and run, and it results in an icing call. And the face-off coming back down into the Columbus end of things. So for the River Dragons, 2 goals in 45 seconds. And they go from trailing 1-0 to leading 2-1. Face off to the left of Bernard. Kennedy keeps it at the right point. Gus Ford on the right side. Reverses it around behind the net. Kramer into the skates of Ford and away from him. And it's cleared out and down the ice. And once again, another icing call. It's down with 58.3 seconds to go. Ford again in for the face-off here. across from Doe, and it's swept back to the right point. Thunderbirds control. Hit the linesman on the way around the rim, however. A little break for Columbus, but Storjahan can't clear it out. Still battling to try to do so, but kept in up top. Now handed right over to Wickline. Wickline off the glass, does get it out as it bounces ahead. Storjahan right side, stops, waits, feeds, cutting in. Doe with a shot and a shoulder save. Cavalieri aggressive on the angle. Played back around to the near side. Here's Kennedy trying to rush it ahead. Under 30 seconds to go in the period. Kennedy, oh, that's way offside. Kennedy cut over to his right at the line, and everybody was ready to step in with him, and as he weaved right at the blue line, that put the play off by quite a bit. Columbus wins the draw just outside the blue line. Dunford with a right side pass. Moore will jam it in from there. Cavalieri up behind the net. Leaves it for King. Little miscommunication. Stolen away. Hunter, side of the net, in front. And now it's pushed away. Moore, right side. 10 seconds. Hunter trying to jam it in front. Came back to him. McDonald cycling on the right side. Hunter in the wall. Boy, they're battling for it. Trying to make something happen, but they're going to run out of time. So the first period comes to a close, but the River Dragons down 1-0, strike quickly for a pair, and end up coming out of the period with a 2-1 lead. So that's not a bad little spot for Columbus here. So we head into the intermission. River Dragons certainly have to be happy about their response to going down by a goal, as they really push their way back into it here. All good things for this River Dragons team right now. And carrying the momentum at the end of the period. And again, it's not a testy game, but it's a physical one. There's hitting going on, there's contact. Not a lot of after the whistle extracurriculars, although both goals have been run into. And Sammy Bernard had to get checked out briefly there, but for the River Dragons, I think that's on balance a pretty darn good road period, especially at the start of 2 straight games here on the road against this rival Thunderbirds team. And again, if you can beat Carolina in regulation, and maybe you can beat Athens in regulation along the way, it's not going to be the easiest gap to make up, but there is still hope that Columbus could elevate their playoff standing. Right now they're in 3rd in the Continental. Not to say they couldn't put in a good run at 2nd or even 1st place. Now, they're going to need some help, but, I mean, hey, Columbus is in the playoffs. The other thing is, too, is you want to put a nice gap between you and 4th place so you don't have to participate in that one-game play-in that is new to the playoffs this year. The 4 and the 5 seed will play one game to determine who then moves forward to be the 4th seed, and the playoffs will then proceed as normal for the Commissioner's Cup. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to break down that first period of scoring, take a look inside the numbers for you, and then we are also going to have a look at the out-of-town scoreboard and kind of try to put a wrap on the NHL trade deadline today. There were some important moves today. Not going to get into all of them. Obviously, a flurry of moves came into the end of the day, but we will hit the highlights. So stay tuned. More coming your way. This is River Dragons Hockey.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less? When you can have
This winter, don't let your heating system leave you out in the cold. At Air Force Heating and Air, we are committed to your family's comfort all year round. Whether you need repairs, maintenance, or a new system installation, the Air Force team is here for you. Residential and commercial, dedicated to servicing our community and neighbors. Plus, we offer duct cleaning and sealant services, air quality and virus protection, and plumbing. Call Air Force Heating and Air today. Serving you is our top priority.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your... Touchdown!
Woo. Mountain Dew.
We all dream, but dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
At Beam, we take pride in being a part of our community, and we're committed to seeing it grow. We continually volunteer with organizations that are making a difference. Together, we are building a better community while building the best internet that exceeds the technology of metropolitan cities. But more importantly, one that connects us all. We want to ensure reliability. So for this reason, we're willing to go the extra mile. We aim to provide the community with high-quality internet and cable services, because we live here too.
Because at Beam, community is not just a place. It's the way we do business.
All right, back here just in time. Tom Callahan here with you. And as we come back to River Dragons hockey, Columbus with a 2-1 lead after 20 minutes of play. Thanks for joining me here. Appreciate you being along here. We got the little kids out there on the ice right now having a good time, playing some quality hockey. Actually, one little kid out there had a heck of a wrist shot. A little Joe Sakic with that off-foot wrister. That shot that Sakic popularized. The conventional wisdom is you're supposed to transfer your weight when you shoot. So if you shoot, say, left, you push from your left skate onto your right skate, transfer your body weight with your shot. Sakic would hop on his foot. So he was a left shot hopping on the left foot, or guys who are right shot hopping on the right foot. That's that non-dominant wrister, but I'll tell you what, it's a pretty effective shot, and because you can just pop it in stride, and it's a little bit harder to pick up, it became a very popular goal-scoring move for Sakic. So, yeah, little kid out there just reminded me of that randomly. I haven't thought of that in a while, but yeah, Sakic absolutely popularized that shot. Let's take a look back at the first period and the numbers therein. And as we take a look back at the scoring, it was a power play goal at 5:52 for Gus Ford that opened things up here. As pretty good puck movement, pretty good puck pressure on the power play from the Carolina Thunderbirds. They're finally able to put one in. Ford had a really good screen in front of Bernard, and the puck ends up going in off the backhand there. So Ford's goal coming at 5:52 with the assist handed out on that one to Dmitry Selyutin and also to Zach White. So it's 1-0 at that point, but the River Dragons would battle back, and they would score twice in 45 seconds. The first goal at 16:41. That one off the stick of Austin Doe. What a great move by Doe. As he takes a pass from out of the corner and fakes a shot, then pulls it further to his left. He's already got Cavallari down now, and all Cavallari can do is try to throw that right leg out a little bit further. But Doe walks around him and has wide open net to shoot at, puts it home. And the assist going to Wickline and Storjahan. And again, 45 seconds later at 17:26, the River Dragons strike. Right now, this goal is Hunter from Moore and Slahetka. I thought they might add one for McDonald instead, because it was he and Moore that kind of came together at the side of the net, handing the puck off. And the funny thing is because they pretty much ran into one another, there was a little bit of confusion. It's almost like the play let up a little bit. And then Moore fed the puck quickly across to Ryan Hunter. Hunter had a wide open net. And I think it kind of started Carolina that there was still a play to be made out of the chaos that was happening around the net. And in it goes. So Ryan Hunter cashes in, and that puts the River Dragons ahead 2-1. And again, right now from Moore and Slahetka on that one. Shots in the period, 16 for the River Dragons and 12 for the Carolina Thunderbirds. River Dragons did not have a power play in that period, and Carolina is 1 for 1 with the man advantage. So we're going to take a break. When we come back, it'll be time to look at that Zelmo Zippin out-of-town scoreboard. So that's coming right up after this, and we're going to try to wrap our arms around the highlights from today's NHL trade deadline. Stay tuned. This is River Dragons Hockey. Welcome home to the Trails at Flat Rock, featuring professionally managed new and renovated apartment homes with unique floor plans. Trails at Flat Rock features washers and dryers in every home, a picnic and pool area with grills, playground, fitness center, and more. We're pet-friendly and are located right next to Flat Rock Park. We even have a car wash on property, plus garages and storage units available for rent. Call 706-909-2423 or visit trailsatflatrock.com to see your next home.
We work, sleep, eat, work, repeat. This is how we spend the majority of our time. And time is supposed to be one of the most precious treasures we have, right? Time together with friends and family doing the things that we want to do. And of course, we have to provide. But the life we're providing is supposed to be more than just food and shelter, isn't it? And how about experiencing more of the things that we like to do with the people that we love? The truth is that this is what people rank as their highest value. Leisure time with friends and family, travel time, unique experiences and beautiful memories. If you ask anyone from virtually any culture what they wish they had more time to do, it's to see new places, experience new things, amazing experiences, and share those with the people that they want to be with. It's all about quality of life. But somehow we just don't take seriously the importance of our leisure time together, do we? In fact, did you know that every year we give away more than 1 million years of our vacation time? That's right. That's more than 21 years a second, to be clear, given back in paid vacation time that we don't take advantage of. Why do we do that? Why do we not take advantage of our leisure time at leisure? And let's face it, too much of our time today is being spent with a small device in our hands, looking at a small screen instead of the big open sky or mountains or beaches or creating new memories. And today, we live in a subscription-based society, don't we? So many of these services are vying for our time and money. Subscription movie services, TV services, grocery services, gym memberships. And that's okay because it's convenient, right? But what about all those missing amazing experiences and the memories that they create? You see, quality of life is more than what we do on the couch. What about those other important aspects, too, of our experience in everyday life? You know, how we feel, literally how we physically feel today and every day. And of course, we want to look our best as well. So some of that leisure time and disposable income is going towards these categories as well. So what if I told you that there was a club that was just as convenient, but delivers the best life has to offer every day, everywhere, and in every way that you want? This is exactly what we do at Club Viago.
All right, back here on Columbus River Dragons Hockey. Tom Callahan here with you. Thanks for joining me here as it's time to take a look at our Zelmo's Zip-In out-of-town scoreboard. And Zelmo's has been fueling life's passions since 1999. Let's see if I get the right graphic up here. And indeed, yes. Okay, there we go. We have Zelmo's up there in the corner. Let's take a look at what's going on around the FPHL. Now, I know that there was one game that was actually postponed today. It was supposed to be played in Biloxi, Mississippi, where, by the way, some FPHL news. Former Thunderbirds and former River Dragons GM Scott Brand is now the GM of the Mississippi Seawolves. And so I guess they celebrated by canceling his game today. And so not so much canceled, just postponed. But that game against Monroe is now going to be made up on Sunday. So an auspicious start, if I may, for the brand there. But Scott, best of luck to you, buddy. I know you're going to kill it over there, so great job. Can't wait to see what you're able to do with that franchise. All right, so at McMorran Arena, 3-0 Port Huron with the lead over the Watertown Wolves right now. And that one is late in the second period. Then we've got the Black Bears up 1-0 on the Blue Ridge Bobcats. That is just starting the second period. Venom hat-tricks scoreless halfway through the first period of that one. Rock Lobsters and Rockers scoreless after one period of play. And the Moccasins leading the, pardon me, it was Baton Rouge, Mississippi, by the way, that was postponed. Moccasins leading Dashers 1-0, and that one is towards the end of the first period. Now, our game is 2-1. If you're just tuning in, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you. We're in the first period intermission here. NHL on a trade deadline, 6 games tonight. I really wish the NHL would not play on the trade deadline day. They have a couple of dead dates during the season. Put the deadline back on Monday and have the Monday be a dead date. That way nobody has to play short a guy because either the player they traded for at the deadline can't get there or whatever. Or they're down a guy because they traded a guy out and you can't play for him. So I wish they would take it back to a Monday. Anyway, 6 games right now. Here's what's going on. Jets with a 2-0 lead over the Devils. We're talking about the Jets loading up. They did a nice job today. Red Wings up 2-1 on the Caps. That's in the second. Everything else is a later puck drop. Here at the bottom of the hour, you got Utah Hockey Club taking on the Chicago Blackhawks. 10 o'clock Eastern, then you got Wild Canucks, Penguins, Golden Knights, and Blues, Ducks. So that is the NHL schedule here tonight. Meanwhile, the Maple Leafs kind of went for it today. They made a couple of moves, and the Boston Bruins are very busy. Just moving guys around today quite a bit, and they actually probably headlined one of the biggest, I would almost call it a surprise, because they trade Brad Marchand to the Florida Panthers for a conditional 2027 second-round pick. But that's a shocker that Marchand ends up going to the Florida Panthers, I think, especially within the division. But Boston is a team, I said this earlier in the week on my other podcast, I said, you know what, these guys, they're talking like sellers. And Boston today, I think, sold a lot. So into the rebuild for the Bruins. But that was the big name today. Going anywhere. The Sabres also made a bunch of deals. The Leafs tried to strengthen themselves. They pick up Reese Johnson from the Wild for futures. And then another move, they got Brandon Carlo, the defenseman. Speaking of Boston, they got him from Boston for Fraser Minton and conditional 26 first-rounder and a 25 fourth-rounder. A couple other teams that were busy today. I mentioned the Bruins. Here's another Bruins trade. Middlestat, William Zellers, Casey Middlestat, William Zellers in a 2025 second-rounder to the Avalanche for Charlie Coyle, or from the Avalanche for Charlie Coyle in a 2026 fifth-round pick. Another big trade today, the Dallas Stars, Mikko Rantanen. That's huge, and because we're going to talk about what Winnipeg did. But Mikko Rantanen, that's a big one. They pick him up for Logan Stankoven, along with a 26 and a 28 first-rounder, a 26 third-rounder, and a 27 third-rounder. So Scott Laughton goes to the Maple Leafs. That's another big pickup down the middle, gives them some center depth. But the Jets got Brandon Tanev from Seattle and Luke Schenn from Pittsburgh. Schenn doesn't even figure into Winnipeg's top 4. He's a 5'6" pair guy, and he's a top 4 on almost any other team in the league. So those are all pretty big trades that came in from today. And if you want more, there's certainly a lot of sources you can go check out online. But we're out of time here in the intermission. And so when we come back, we're going to drop the puck. Second period of play. River Dragons with a 2-1 lead over the Carolina Thunderbirds. We're back with more in a moment. This is River Dragons Hockey.
Follow the signs and discover your next adventure in life. Nestled right in the heart of Old Town on Queen Bee Drive is a Legacy Reserve at Old Town. At Legacy Reserve, your retirement is whatever you want it to be. Be active, be flavorful, be free, be alive. Don't just live life, live a legacy. Call or visit our website for more information. Try out our virtual tour online today.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragon's trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
Vector Ply Corporation is a world-leading manufacturer of carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar composite fabrics located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Our customers depend on us to produce iconic brands such as Malibu and Nautique Boat and the historic C8 mid-engine Corvette. Even the light poles surrounding the Columbus Civic Center were produced by a Vector Ply customer using Vector Ply fabrics. If you're looking for an exciting career with a growing manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley, visit our website, vectorply.com.
Let Shredaway, a division of the Overbee Company, take care of all your document shredding needs. We can design a custom shredding program for your business today. No need to purchase equipment, no maintenance expenses, no need to prepare records for destruction, increase employee productivity, increase security, no worry. Was it really destroyed? Right now, all new customers can receive 10% off. Shredaway, a division of the Overbee Company, locally owned and operated in downtown Columbus. That's Shredaway, 706-577-9668.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmos, and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500, just text enroll Zelmo, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up, you can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmos rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
And we are just underway here in the second period. Tom Callahan here with you as the River Dragons rolling right to left in front of the broadcast location. Underwood steals and scores! Kirk Underwood right off the hop. A bad giveaway right in front of the net. And Underwood dekes Cavallari down to the ice. Not much the goaltender's going to be able to do in that situation, and an unassisted goal for Kirk Underwood makes it 3-1 Columbus. Wow. That is a big mistake for the Thunderbirds. Just 14 seconds into the period, and for the River Dragons, scoring just 14 seconds into a period is amazing. Great start. River Dragons now to a 2-goal cushion. And now there's a turnover in the Columbus zone. White into the backhand, and Bernard able to shut that down. So Sammy Bernard makes a big stop. That's going to be an important one as well, because if Carolina gets it back just that fast, that's a different feeling to the game. So Underwood unassisted. And it's 3-1 River Dragons. Columbus controlling the draw on its own end off the mid of Ford. It's picked up by Austin Doe. He goes right side, Wickline. In, trying to center. It goes right in on goal. Cavallari is going to hold. Faceoff will be to his left. Carolina already onto its third line of the first minute of this second period. Just 45 seconds. Doe's going to take this face-off, try to win it back towards Wickline over his left shoulder at the top of the circle. Doe, quick shot. Oh, my. Tip just wide. Actually, that was Storjahan who helped it back to Wickline. Real nice job by Storjahan getting in there to help his center on that face-off. Now it's tipped out by Wickline, right side. Storjahan poke checked away at center, but carrying it on. Here they come on the right side, still attacking. Wickline in front for Storjahan, couldn't connect. Left point Anderson holding it down low. Wickline with it, battling behind the net. Doe watching the pile. But Columbus is pretty aggressive on the forecheck right now, and it looks good for them. Cleared out by Carolina. Anderson back after Butita, hot on his trail. And now it's turned over side of the net. Drouin ripped a shot high and wide. Around to the left point it goes. Kept in there behind the net. Butita. Backhand right up the slot, but picked away by Storjahan. He'll feed it across. Columbus is going to dump it in from center, and they're going to head off for a change here. They better hurry. Stretch pass there for Salak on the right side from Butita, but he was picked up by Slahetka as Columbus had recovered. Puck in the right side corner, tied up as they battle away over it. 3-1 River Dragons here, 2 minutes into this second period. Bockwell up the left side, cross ice Doherty. In over the line off the boot there as Jamaev tried to corral it, could not. Thunderbirds looking to go back the other way. Keeling, right side, Salak picks it up off the dasher. Wrist shot, save Bernard, and the rebound goes up over top of the net. And one of the defensemen is hurt behind the play. That is Bockwell. Took a stick up high, it looks like. He's holding his chin there, heading off the ice. Let's hope he's okay. Pestuka pushing back in on the right side. He's picked up, and the puck in the slot, and out fed to the right point. King over to the left side. There's a shot coming in. Blocker save there for Bernard as it swung around the near side. Back out to center. Bockwell getting some medical attention over there on the bench. Doesn't look too much the worse for wear. Dumped in, and it's left for Ford. He wiggles his way in on goal with a shot. Ford put it off the goalpost. He had Bernard beat, but he hit the iron. Back the other way, here comes Ryan Hunter. Hunter centers, that one deflects off a skate to the right point. Kept in from there by Samanchik, who takes a hit. White trying to chop at it. Left point, Moore covering, keeps it in. Shot deflected. McDonald after the rebound, left side corner. Puts it in front. Cavallari will hang on to that. And he'll slow things down here. 3:27 into the second. Bockwell's discarded stick is still back in the other end of the ice. Nice move by Gus Ford to wiggle his way free. Came in deep and then pulled back to the forehand. Tried to go high on the blocker side of Bernard, but rang it off the post. Puck rebounded up through the slot for a moment. Nobody knew where it was. Face-off back to the right of Cavallari. McDonald wins it right back to Moore. Quick shot, he scores! Deflected in front. And the River Dragons take a 4-1 lead. Justin McDonald, I believe, well, no, it looks like that is Moore's goal. I thought McDonald might have reached out and got a piece of it. And we will see here who they actually end up giving the goal to, but look at Columbus. 3:30 in, they've got another one. And that's going to be a goaltending switch. Boy, when it's not your night, sometimes it happens. So Boris Babic comes into the game, 12-3-0-1 with a 2.11 goals against and a .924 save percentage. Somehow Boris Babic is actually still a rookie in this league. Not quite sure how, but. So Cavallari exits. He gives up 4 tonight. 4 goals on 21 shots, 17 saves for Cavallari. Right now it is more from McDonald. I don't know if that'll change or not, but River Dragons back in here. Boy, might as well try to pour some pucks on the goal. And Babick doesn't get much of a warm-up. Just a quick stretch as Nate Keeley comes back the other way. Also, the Thunderbirds have to show some pushback here. This is a very good hockey team. They're just not going to quietly get beat in their own building. Trust me. Puck tied up in behind the net. Pulled out by the River Dragons. Dangerously right up the middle. Oh boy, they got away with it though. Kennedy pushing it back the other way. Ends up with Butita. Butita in left side. High slot. Nate Keeley wrist shot. That was blocked by Connor Lind. Back comes Storjahan. Right side lead in over the line. Columbus pushing in. Now back Storjahan in front. A shot. Oh, he hit his own man. That one went off Underwood. Now the net comes off. Babick didn't see it because Underwood was throwing a pretty good screen in front, but in the process, he ended up blocking the shot. So they have to reset the posts. In behind Babick, who has come on in relief. The Chick-fil-A Midland Kissin' 99.3 Family 4-pack includes 4 tickets to a River Dragons game, 4 hot dogs, 4 popcorn, 4 Pepsi products, and 4 Chick-fil-A coupons over $120 in value for just $40. Take advantage of this great deal brought to you by Chick-fil-A Midland, Kissin' 99.3, Buffalo Rock Pepsi, Brewster's Ice Cream in the Columbus Civic Center. Our next one is March 29th against Hudson Valley. And you can buy yours at rdragons.com. Just click the ticketing tab or go to rdragonsmerch.com. Scroll down to featured items, and you will see the family 4-packs there as well. Bernard elects to play the puck aside as Jemaeth pass tipped at center. Now it ends up with Underwood on the right side. Somro, nice job to drag the skate, keep it onside. Underwood fighting his way around to the near side corner. Jemaeth trying to help him out. Fans appreciating the contact here. Jemaeth doing a nice job on the wall, pinning that puck. Now finally pushed out. Keeley behind his own net. Outlet pass denied. Somro into the corner, forces him to move it around to the near wing. Lane King will try the right wing. King skating through center with momentum, moving in. King wide with a shot. Glove save Bernard. And he'll hold on to that to get us to our first break of the period. 5.5 in. Columbus has scored twice. And that puts them in front 4-1 early in the second period. Great start to the period for the River Dragons. Back with more in a moment. This is River Dragons hockey.
We all dream. But dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
Welcome home to the Trails at Flat Rock, featuring professionally managed new and renovated apartment homes with unique floor plans. Trails at Flat Rock features washers and dryers in every home, a picnic and pool area with grills, playground, fitness center, and more. We're pet-friendly and are located right next to Flat Rock Park. We even have a car wash on property, plus garages and storage units available for rent. Call 706-909-2423 or visit trailsatflatrock.com to see your next home. Back here on River Dragons Hockey, Tom Callahan here with you. It is now a 4-1 as I adjust the scoreboard. 4-1 River Dragons lead. Face off coming up to the left of Bernard. Back in the Columbus end. And River Dragons able to win it back through the skates of the linesman there. Salak pinned up on the wall. Good to see Bockwell back out there. Took one up high earlier, but looks like he's all right. Lost his stick again, though. Have to get one of those surfboard tethers for him. There's a lead pass, wedge ahead, a bouncer. McDonald comes down with a quick shot, and that one tipped over top of the net. I don't think Babick knew where that one went. Bouncer to center, ends up with Dunford. Dunford back into the skates of Moore. River Dragons flying around out here. They're looking pretty good so far. That pass hit Dunford, hit Salak, and Karam's the other way. Now it's Knocked back to Slahetka inside the Columbus end. He's going to go all the way back behind the net. Stop behind Bernard. River Dragons are going to start a change up front. Slahetka with a bank pass on the right side. He was hoping somebody would hop on a little quicker than that, but Moore wasn't off the ice yet. Here's Ford on the right side, feeding it in front, taken away by Columbus and banked out off the glass. Kennedy will back up into his own end. Looks, swings it over to his left side D partner, Keeley. Keeley to center where it's gloved down there by Slahetka. And now Columbus, right side. Here's Wickline at the line offside. That one was a fairly easy read. 6:48. Into period number 2. Face-off just in front of the River Dragons bench. Samanchik and Dunford having a conversation. It's big number 46's first game in a River Dragons uniform. He used to actually play here for the Thunderbirds. As Carolina controlling the puck. Here's Lane King on the right side. Tipped at center forward. Deflected down onto the left wing side. Kramer all the way around behind the net into the slot. Stick lift. Puck at the right point. King steps around Storjahan in with a shot. Traffic in front. Puck goes wide of the net. Dunford around to the near side. Storjahan tried to tip it out. Kramer on that one. Again fed deep. Samanchik back up the near side. Puck is not out of there. Ford loops behind the net. He's got it, sending it into the slot. Kramer on it, left wing, all the way up top with it. Pressured towards the line. A backhand flip hits Doe, gloved down by Ford. Ford looking to center. That was blocked. White tried to send it up top. Hit the skates there of Wickline. Bouncer on the left side. They still battle away. Puck up top. Clay Keeley feeds it in on goal. Stick to side by Bernard. Samanchik will rip it around the near side glass. Hops over the stick of Storjahan, but at least it gets out of the zone. Coming up on 8 minutes into the second period. 4-1 Columbus. Thunderbirds able to get a line change here while Columbus has that same tired unit out there. River Dragons need a clear or a freeze. Puck at the side of the net. Bernard unable to hold that. There's a shot from the slot, and there's the glove save that will give the River Dragons a chance to get out of the situation they were in. Don't mind that. Have the goaltender catch that sucker and hold on. Face-off will be to his right, and that allows the tired legs to have a seat. They battle for control of the face-off here with Underwood spilling down and Nate Keeley up with it. His shot saved Bernard. Puck free. Rebound to the corner. Far shot on the half wall. Doherty on it. He'll wedge that one out. Glove down at center. This is Columbus having to weather the pushback storm here from Carolina. River Dragons came into the period leading 2-1. They scored 2 goals in 45 seconds in the first, and now they got 2 quick ones in the second to make it 4-1, but Carolina's kind of finding its footing again here. I think they were back on their skates a little bit, but really now kind of getting back to the business of trying to regain their system, control the puck in the offensive zone, put shots on net, try to make something happen, but Columbus is doing a nice job, even though they're spending significant time in the D zone, of not really giving up anything grade A. Maybe one. That Ford chance certainly was grade A here in the period, but he hit the goalpost. Columbus now trying to move it ahead. Looking for a change here. Jemayev in front of his own bench. Can't do anything with it. Now the pass across is behind Anderson. Anderson on the left side. Will loop it into the right wing corner. Storjahan over after it. Leaving it off of the wall. Here's Wickline. Wickline carrying it behind. Trying to push it free on the near side. Doherty over to throw a shoulder. Takes the puck away. Right side. Storjahan will help to the right point to Bockwell. Bockwell right back down the rim. In space here, Storjahan, slot shot, off the blocker of Babbitt, just wide of the post. D bails him out as they clear it. That shot almost seemed to catch him by surprise. Good shot by Storjahan, using the traffic in front, deceptive release. Pistuka back for the Thunderbirds, forced to lock in with a shot right into the chest protector of Sammy Bernard, who hangs on for the whistle and the break with 9:53 to go. Here in period number 2, the River Dragons with a 4-1 lead. We're back with more in a moment. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmo's, and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500, just text enroll Zelmo, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up, you can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmo's rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is when it's time for football season and time to have the boys over, Chick-fil-A was it. You bite into it and it's juicy, you got flavors popping. Oh yeah. On any D-A-Y, I need C-F-A.
Hey y'all, my name is Soraya, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nugget trays is how easy it is. That convenience of being able to order through the app is just unmatched. When I place that tray down, those nuggets won't be there for long. Everyone loves them.
And back here on Columbus River Dragons hockey, Tom Callahan here with you. Thanks for joining me. As the River Dragons, 4-1 halfway through this hockey game, they lead the Carolina Thunderbirds. Draw to the left of the River Dragons, net controlled by Columbus. Here comes Kyle Moore, moving in, looking for a place to put it. Feeds it to Justin McDonald into the right side corner. Hunter all the way up to the right point. Bach will move it across, fanned on it. Curls back though, lost it again, but Hunter able to keep it in, but only momentarily, as now it's fed out. Right side, here's White, 2-on-2. He'll move up, try to feed it across. Nice pass deflect there by Slahetka. Fed across, Hunter put it right under the stick of White, who was late leaving the zone, but he ripped that shot high. Around the glass, it comes to the right point. Kennedy holding it in. White on the far side. White at the dot, into the corner, Gus Ford. Ford tried to go cross ice with it. That was tipped before it got there. And back into the right side corner. The battle resumes. McDonald will fling it out and down the ice. That will just make it across her icing. I wondered if that one was going to hit and die, and I'm sure that was the intention for Justin McDonald. Draw back to the left of Sammy Bernard. McDonald's going to get tossed out. Nope, he's going to be allowed to stay. They just got to reset. And it's one back to the right point. Here's Lane King with a screen in front. Shot tipped in on goal. Bernard save, and the rebound swept to the corner. Slahetka off the glass and out of play with it. Faceoff will stay inside the Columbus end. River Dragons will go ahead and get 5 fresh skaters out there as we get a fresh biscuit as well. Storjahan conversing with Austin Doe and Cody Wickline. Face off, one back into the corner. Dunford after it, backhands it around to the far side. Samanchik trying to move it out of there. And now up the right side, here's Wickline pushing ahead. Has some help coming, feeds it across Dunford, leaving one-handed Doe. Wrist shot deflected wide of the net. Now Butita charging back the other way. Doe on the back check trying to help out. Here's a feed up top, a shot, and Doe blocked that shot, getting in the way. Thunderbirds trying to get a shot towards the net here. Deflected. Oh, boy, that hit the referee. Ooh. He's going to have to skate that one off. He's okay, though. Puck up top. Clay Keeley with a shot, ripped wide on the stick side. There's a chance. Again, deflected to the glass. Dunford on it. Trying to lift it over the head of the blue liner. He does, and now ahead. Storjahan again pressing. Had the screen, tried the wrister. Blocked by King. Funnel behind the net. Doe, side of the goal. Hit the back of the cage trying to center for Wickline. Nate Keeley will bank it up the left side. His push past Lynn down the ice. Anderson will beat Salak to it, leaving it off in space. Lind pressured on the forecheck. to Anderson, left side. Anderson to center. He'll dump one in. Didn't get it deep, though, but Pastuca ran into his own man, and are they going to call closing your hand over the puck? If they do, that's unusual. You don't see it too much, but can't be a hand pass. It was in the defensive zone. Unless they just messed that one up. But if they're calling closing your hand over the puck, that's a penalty. I don't know what they're calling, but it's an offensive zone draw and no power play. Over and back, double dribble, traveling. What happened? Whatever it is, Carolina's not really arguing it too much. Face off to the right of Babic is tossed around to the far side, ends up at the right point, kept in by Columbus here as they have chased Mario Cavallari, who made 17 stops on 21 shots but gave up 4. Boris Babic is in now. Puck at the right point. Shot coming in off the goal post. That one with traffic in front was deflected and hit the pipe. Jemaev up to the right point. Lind a shot. That one wide. Near side. Columbus again centering. Babic aggressive with a poke check. Away to the right point, but not out. Rolling puck shot wide by Lind. Bouncing off the back of the net. Farmer just trying to pull the pin on the hand grenade and get rid of it. Anderson double teams. And now here comes a penalty. It's going to be against Columbus. I don't know if they're going to get Underwood or Anderson in this case. One of the two of them for a hook. I think it's going to be Anderson. So for the second time, the River Dragons are shorthanded. Only the second power play of the game. Both have been for Carolina. Carolina scored on their first attempt. Time of the penalty is 13:23. There's a shot towards the net, blocked on the way through. It's cleared along the glass and down the ice. Babic will come out. Tee it up behind the net. Ford has some footsteps behind him there as Doherty was aggressive on that forecheck. Was going to head off, but Ford trying to bring it ahead now. Looking to step his way in. He does. Left side of the zone. Fed to the left point. Keeley over to White. White down low in front. Kramer tried the jam play, stopped there, and the puck cleared down by Slahetka. Columbus is going to change at least 3 of the players out there. Slahetka looking to sneak to the right side of the ice, but he's not going to be able to get off just yet. 1:06 to go on the power play. Columbus with a steal. Somro sliding it in space, looking for Doe. Doe behind the net. Doe, near side, here's Dunford in with a shot and a save there. Babic coming out, took it right in the chest and hangs on. Face-off will be to his right. Columbus with a little shorthanded pressure here. Well, I tell you what, it's been 2 pretty good periods for the River Dragons, and if they can get through this kill, that will be tremendous. Face-off is one back into the corner. Ford ends up with the puck, and he'll feed the left side. Here's Pastuca to center. Stops, looks into the left wing corner. Salak, Pastuca. Left side, jam play there again, and an easy glove save for Bernard as that one popped up in the air. Defense doing its job down low there. Samanchik had his man tied up, didn't let him get much of a shot off. .34 seconds to go on the power play now. No, didn't like that one. We'll do it again. Probably end up holding the clock. And it goes right back to Bernard, who just covers it anyway. So we should be kind of back on schedule here. Butita across Salak. Wrist shot, and that one is blocked away in front. That one, Somro getting in the way. Wickline over to try to help out with Salak. Salak spinning on the right side. Feeds to the right point. Pestuco over to the far side. Here's Ford. Ford, his shot blocked by Somro and knocked down the ice by Cody Wickline. Anderson on his skates, ready to hop onto the box. Salak takes the puck, moves it ahead. Here's Butita in behind the D, but a bouncer got his shot away just as the power play comes to an end. Save made by Bernard. Butita never got a clean shot off because that puck was bouncing pretty good. So our final media timeout of the period. We'll be back with more in just a moment. It remains 4-1 River Dragons. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Follow the signs and discover your next adventure in life. Nestled right in the heart of Old Town on Queen Bee Drive is a Legacy Reserve at Old Town. At Legacy Reserve, your retirement is whatever you want it to be. Be active, be flavorful, be free, be alive. Don't just live life, live a legacy. Call or visit our website for more information. Try out our virtual tour online today.
Back here on River Dragons hockey, Tom Callahan here with you. Face-off coming up to the left of Sammy Bernard. About 4.5 to go here in the second period. Columbus with a 4-1 lead. And they are able to move the puck to center. McDonald following the play has to wait, though. Hunter is offside and did not wait long enough. River Dragons will try to push in from this face-off. Just in front of their own bench outside the Thunderbirds line. It's one back, but having to chase Islahetka. He'll get it across onto the right side. Bach will head up, pass up. McDonald tips it down the ice, but that's still going to be icing. And again, the face-off will come back into the Columbus end. McDonald trying to plead his case here, but he was a couple of feet behind the stripe. The draw will come back down to the left of Sammy Bernard. McDonald in across from Ford. Yeah, we didn't like that one. We'll have to do it again. This time, Ryan Hunter in across from Ford. We'll get it dropped eventually. McDonald talking to the referee about something still. Well, he's going to get to go back into the circle. Jams it ahead on the right side. Columbus will try that way. Firing it in from center. Moore goes behind Babick. Hunter after it, challenging Kennedy. Hunter, right side to Kyle Moore. Moore behind the net, backhand feed to the front, blocked by Kennedy. Moore around on the right side, wraps it back behind the net, hit a stanchion before it got to McDonald. Clearing attempt left side, White is pressured by Slahetka, backing it up. Moore keeps it in, walks in, backdoor feed. There's a shot, they score! And again, it's Ryan Hunter on the back door with a wide open net. What vision from Kyle Moore to find Ryan Hunter with that pass. The River Dragons have their third goal of the period, and they now lead it 5-1. Boy, I don't think I had this on my bingo card, but River Dragons fans, you got to take it for sure. Time of the goal, 16:20. That's a big one for Columbus. Here's Butita with a shot off the tip of the mid of Bernard. Try to play it out. Underwood battling on the far side. It's cut off. Thunderbirds trying to push back here. You can feel a little bit of the, I don't want to say panic, but maybe nervousness as King's shot is blocked on the way in. But desperation, perhaps, starting to creep in as we get towards the end of this second period. Carolina is, oh boy, there's a dangerous hit by Butita. And Doherty went after him for it. Jemaev got hit from behind by Butita. I don't know why it's ridiculous. That's whenever you hit a guy from behind, that's a super dangerous hit. And I mean, Jemaev, I watched it. That happened right in front of our broadcast location. Went into the glass face first. So that's a dangerous moment. It's also the first power play of the game for the River Dragons, brought to you by The Loft. The Loft features live music every Friday and Saturday night in downtown Columbus. Show your River Dragons ticket stub for a 2-for-1 deal on your cover charge. So the River Dragons with Butita in the box for boarding. See if they can set it up here. There's a backdoor feed, just missed Storjahan. Moore will feed it around to the far side to Hunter. Well, these guys have been electric tonight. Up top to McDonald. To Moore. Into the slot, gets it quickly back. Moore doesn't shoot. Feeds McDonald. He does. Save Babick with a left pad. Salak over, and he's able to knife that one past. And McDonald has to go down to get it. Storjahan on the left side. He'll carry it back in for Columbus. Hunter on the right wing. Feeds it across. McDonald trying to catch up off the dasher. Does. Flips it into space left side. Storjahan. McDonald left point. Storjahan. Dot. Slot. Underwood. Shot and a glove save. Babick. He'll hold on to a face-off to his right. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the second. 5-1 Columbus as they work on their first power play of the game. About a minute to go in that man advantage. Here's Doe up top with it. His shot in on goal. And again, Babick the save. No rebound there. Although Jemaev was hunting for it. Draw to the right of the Thunderbirds net. This time Carolina wins the draw. They feed it behind. Chance to clear here, and they do get it down. Bernard out to leave it side of the net for Austin Doe. 40 seconds to go on the man advantage. Slahetka moving it ahead. Quick line. Flips it across and now lost at the line. And the other way, here comes Kramer. He's picked up by Slahetka. Try to hook it up top. That's going to give Columbus numbers. Back they come 4-on-2. Left side, Jemaev looking into the slot. Jemaev curls. He's going to slow it down. Boy, Columbus might have been better served to press off the rush. Over Slahetka, a drive, and that one deflected. Ends up in the near corner. Butita up on his skates, ready to exit the penalty box. Jemaev will send it around the rim. Racing over to the right point, rolling puck. Slahetka chops, keeps it in. Butita out of the box. And the River Dragons 0-for-1 with the man advantage. Thunderbirds looking to move it ahead. As they're in the last minute here, Farmer bringing it up on the right side with a drive. Bernard the save, rebound. Picked up by the River Dragons, moved ahead, and now here's Doherty in on the left side by himself. Delaying on the wall, cuts around King, but he lost the handle. Lane King now pressured. Fires it down the ice off the foot of Underwood. Samonchik pressured by Butita. They battle on the wall. Salak pinned on the boards. Butita shot. Save Bernard. Oh, he's got it in the gear and he hangs on. Draw will be to the left of Bernard. Well, Columbus needs to close out this remaining 22.9 seconds here. Draw to the point is past King. He cannot keep it in. Thunderbirds trying to regroup here. They've got to hurry if they want to make something happen, but turned over to Dunford. He just whacks that one away. Thunderbirds on it again. Long lead pass, that tip down shouldn't be icing as Dunford back. Time ticks down, and that'll do it for the period. So now 40 minutes in the books, and the River Dragons pad the lead. In period number 2, they score 3 times, and now lead at 5-1 with 40 minutes in the books. So a good, solid contest here on the road for the River Dragons. They will certainly take it. And unable to cash in on the power play, but you can't win them all. But as I mentioned, I thought Columbus really did a nice job of finding ways to create in that period. Just not only tenacious out there, but really this River Dragons team, I think they needed a bit of a period like this. They needed to show that first period where they got the 2 goals, and they have been able to score in bunches this year, so, I mean, you certainly can't take that away from them. But that scoring in bunches is not luck, and it's not circumstance. It's just the River Dragons, then able to sustain the pressure and able to defend the pushback of the Carolina Thunderbirds. So I think they've managed that pretty well here through 40 minutes. All right, let's take our first break in the intermission. When we come back, we'll take a look inside the numbers. We'll give you the scoring wrap from that second period of play. Plus, we've got that Zelmo zipping out of town scoreboard coming your way. Stay tuned. More coming on River Dragons Hockey.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less? When you can have
This winter, don't let your heating system leave you out in the cold. At Air Force Heating and Air, we are committed to your family's comfort all year round. Whether you need repairs, maintenance, or a new system installation, the Air Force team is here for you. Residential and commercial, dedicated to servicing our community and neighbors. Plus, we offer duct cleaning and sealant services, air quality and virus protection, and plumbing. Call Air Force Heating and Air today. Serving you is our top priority.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your... Touchdown!
Woo! Mountain Dew.
We all dream. But dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
At Beam, we take pride in being a part of our community, and we're committed to seeing it grow. We continually volunteer with organizations that are making a difference. Together, we are building a better community while building the best internet that exceeds the technology of metropolitan cities. But more importantly, one that connects us all. We want to ensure reliability. So for this reason, we're willing to go the extra mile. We aim to provide the community with high-quality internet and cable services, because we live here too.
Because at Beam, community is not just a place. It's the way we do business.
Welcome back on Columbus River Dragons Hockey. Tom Callahan here with you. We have made our way through 2 periods of play, and the River Dragons right now sporting a 5-1 lead. Yes, 5-1 for Columbus. They were leading 2-1 coming into the period. As we take a look back at the scoring wrap-up in this one, River Dragons got on the board just 14 seconds into the period. Pretty bad giveaway in the corner for the Thunderbirds defense. Kind of uncharacteristic, I think, but really this evening feels uncharacteristic of the Carolina Thunderbirds. And right on the tape of Kirk Underwood in the low slot. He makes no mistake and beats Mario Cavalieri. Not much to do in that situation for Cavalieri. You're trying to make a save, but boy, not even ready for the shooting attempt of Underwood. Unassisted goal. And just 14 seconds in, 3-0. Then the River Dragons strike again, 3.5 minutes into the period. This time it's Kyle Moore with a shot through traffic. Might have been tipped in front of Cavalieri, but the draw win by McDonald. Back to Moore. Great job shooting it through the traffic. And the puck goes in, 4-0. And then 5-0 at 16:20. Ryan Hunter from Kyle Moore. And the River Dragons just 5-1 right now, and Carolina does not look engaged in this hockey game whatsoever. By the way, after that 4th goal, that was the end of the night for the starting goaltender Mario Cavalieri. Boris Babic came in to relieve him. So in total, 23 minutes, 30 seconds of work for Cavalieri, 17 saves on 21 shots as he gives up 4 and right now is on the hook for the decision. Power plays in the period. Each team had 1, and they both did not connect on those. So now it's 1 for 2 for Carolina and 0 for 1 for the Columbus River Dragons. Shots were just a reversal of period number 1. It was 12 for Columbus, 16 for the Thunderbirds. So now both teams have 28 shots apiece through 40 minutes of play. We're going to take a break. When we come back, it'll be time for the Zelmo Zippin' Out of Town scoreboard. Stay tuned. There's more coming your way here in just a moment. This is River Dragons Hockey.
We're always going a million different directions.
Which we will.
But Kinetic Credit Union makes it easy for all of us to stay connected. All in
Welcome home to the Trails at Flat Rock, featuring professionally managed new and renovated apartment homes with unique floor plans. Trails at Flat Rock features washers and dryers in every home, a picnic and pool area with grills, playground, fitness center, and more. We're pet friendly and are located right next to Flat Rock Park. We even have a car wash on property, plus garages and storage units available for rent. Call 706-909-2423 or visit trailsatflatrock.com to see your next home.
We work, sleep, eat, work, repeat. This is how we spend the majority of our time. And time is supposed to be one of the most precious treasures we have, right? Time together with friends and family doing the things that we want to do. And of course, we have to provide. But the life we're providing is supposed to be more than just food and shelter, isn't it? And how about experiencing more of the things that we like to do with the people that we love? The truth is that this is what people rank as their highest value. leisure time with friends and family, travel time, unique experiences and beautiful memories. If you ask anyone from virtually any culture what they wish they had more time to do, it's to see new places, experience new things, amazing experiences, and share those with the people that they want to be with. It's all about quality of life. But somehow we just don't take seriously the importance of our leisure time together, do we? In fact, did you know that every year we give away more than 1 million years of our vacation time? That's right. That's more than 21 years a second, to be clear, given back in paid vacation time that we don't take advantage of. Why do we do that? Why do we not take advantage of our leisure time at leisure? And let's face it, too much of our time today is being spent with a small device in our hands, looking at a small screen instead of the big open sky or mountains or beaches or creating new memories. And today, we live in a subscription-based society, don't we? So many of these services are vying for our time and money. Subscription movie services, TV services, grocery services, gym memberships. And that's okay because it's convenient, right? But what about all those missing, amazing experiences and the memories that they create? You see, quality of life is more than what we do on the couch. What about those other important aspects, too, of our experience in everyday life? You know, how we feel, literally how we physically feel today and every day. And of course, we want to look our best as well. So some of that leisure time and disposable income is going towards these categories as well. So what if I told you that there was a club that was just as convenient, but delivers the best life has to offer every day, everywhere, and in every way that you want? This is exactly what we do at Club Viago.
Hey everyone, Tom Callahan back here with you in the second period intermission as it's a 5-1 River Dragons lead after 40 minutes of play. Why don't we take a look at that Zelmo zip-in out-of-town scoreboard, and we will do that now through the magic of the interwebs, where around the FPHL right now, we find that Port Huron's 3-0 lead has been whittled down to 3-2 by the Watertown Wolves. And that game's about halfway through the third period. Just starting the third, Binghamton with a 1-0 lead over Blue Ridge. How about Blue Ridge? They always play the good teams so tough. They're playing great against Binghamton. They play tough against Carolina, tough against Athens. But they just, sometimes they play down to the lesser opponents, I think is a fair statement. But they're trailing Binghamton 1-0 right now in the third. Hat-tricks 1-0 over the Venom. And that game at Danbury Arena is late in the second period. Rock Lobsters have opened up a 2-0 lead at Big Boy Arena over the Motor City Rockers. That one is through 2 periods of play. 3-0 Moccasins over the Dashers. That one is towards the end of the second. And again, postponed tonight, Baton Rouge and Mississippi. That game will be made up on Sunday. In the NHL, 6 games tonight, and one of them is almost done. 6-1 Jets over the Devils late in the third period of that one. The Jets just loaded up at the deadline. Capitals 5-2 over the Red Wings. And that's about halfway through the third period, so Detroit would have to stage a heck of a comeback here. Let's see, did Ovechkin score? As we take a quick look. Not yet. No Ovi goal in that game. Utah Hockey Club has a 1-0 first period lead over the Chicago Blackhawks. 20 minutes in, I should say. That's at the intermission. Nick Schmaltz is 14th. 10 o'clock puck drops coming up here. The Wild are at the Canucks. Penguins at the Golden Knights, and the Blues at the Ducks. We're going to hit the highlights of the NHL trade deadline earlier today for you. A couple of big moves as plenty still trickled in after the wire. The Boston Bruins made a lot of moves. The Maple Leafs got a little bit better. One that I didn't cover earlier, and since I do cover the Utah Hockey Club in my spare time, the Shea Weber contract was moved to the Chicago Blackhawks, which now that contract will help Chicago get to the salary floor next year as they go into a complete and total rebuild. Finally paying the piper for those 3 Stanley Cup victories, 2010, 12, and 14. Weber, Victor Soderstrom, and Akurati for just a 5th-round pick. So that is an interesting one. The big name that went today, Brad Marchand, from the Bruins to the Florida Panthers of all places for a conditional 2nd-round pick in 2027. That's a huge move. Florida bolstering themselves with that one. I mean, Marchand is a guy, he's won a cup, playoff veteran. Love to have him on your team. Hate to have him against your team. Big trade between the Avs and the Bruins. Casey Middlestead, Warren Zellers, and a 25 second-rounder went to Boston for Charlie Coyle and a 26 fifth-rounder. Mikko Rantanen, the other big name of the day, going to Dallas. That's huge for the Stars if he regains his scoring touch. Logan Stankoven, a conditional 26 first-rounder, conditional 28 first-rounder, 26 third-rounder, 27 third-rounder, all going to Carolina. And the Leafs tried to get a little deeper. They picked up Scott Lawton, a couple other players as well. The Jets, though, left wing Brandon Tanev and defenseman Luke Schenn. I think Winnipeg did a really nice job adding some pieces here at the deadline. All right, time for us to step away once again, and when we come back, it'll be time for third period action as the Thunderbirds and the River Dragons going at it here tonight and again tomorrow night. Don't forget, this is 2 games on the weekend set, but right now it's 5-1 Columbus after 2 periods of play. We're back with more in a moment. This is River Dragons hockey. Having a heck of a time going to these breaks, aren't I? Okay, how about now?
Follow the signs and discover your next adventure in life. Nestled right in the heart of Old Town on Queen Bee Drive is a Legacy Reserve at Old Town. At Legacy Reserve, your retirement is whatever you want it to be. Be active, be flavorful, be free, be alive. Don't just live life, live a legacy. Call or visit our website for more information. Try out our virtual tour online today.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragons' trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
Vector Ply Corporation is a world-leading manufacturer of carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar composite fabrics located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Our customers depend on us to produce iconic brands such as Malibu and Nautique Boat and the historic C8 mid-engine Corvette. Even the light poles surrounding the Columbus Civic Center were produced by a Vector Ply customer using Vector Ply fabrics. If you're looking for an exciting career with a growing manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley, visit our website, vectorply.com.
Let Shredaway, a division of the Overbee Company, take care of all your document shredding needs. We can design a custom shredding program for your business today. No need to purchase equipment, no maintenance expenses, no need to prepare records for destruction, increase employee productivity, increase security, no worry. Was it really destroyed? Right now, all new customers can receive 10% off. Shredaway, a division of the Overbee Company, locally owned and operated in downtown Columbus. That's Shredaway, 706-577-9668.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmos, and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500, just text Enroll Zelmo, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up. You can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmos Rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
And we're back here getting ready for third period action as the Zebras take back to the ice. 5-1 Columbus. Tom Callahan here with you. in Winston-Salem at the Fairgrounds Arena. And I have a moment I want to tell you about Sweetbriar Cigars. Established in 1975, Sweetbriar Fine Cigars is Georgia's oldest cigar shop. Sweetbriar has the finest selection of fresh, imported, handmade premium cigars. Enjoy your favorite in our relaxed, comfortable seating area. They also have a full line of accessories and custom blended pipe tobacco. Ask about our veteran and military discounts, loyalty program, and volume discounts. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 7. Sweetbriar is located in the upper level of the landings on Whitesville Road, just off Airport Thruway. Online at sweetbriarcolumbus.com. So the River Dragons take back to the ice here in the teal unis and get ready to try to finish this one off here. 20 minutes away from a big win on the road against Carolina here. And again, if they can polish it off in regulation, that's a big 3 points, not only for the River Dragons, but also the denial of any points for the Thunderbirds is huge as well. And Columbus, I'll tell you what, regulation wins. I'm not saying they're hard to come by, but they are important. And definitely Columbus has played its way into a spot right now where they deserve to be set up to try to make something happen here and take that 3 points away. And we're underway as the Thunderbirds win the draw. Sent down into the Columbus end. Slahetka after it. He'll clear it off the dasher out to center. Pushed back in, but offside. That allows the River Dragons a moment here to regroup. Bockwell, right side into the skates of Somero. He'll play it back. Bockwell, Somero, little toss here, and Bockwell tries an open wing on the left side. River Dragons already making a change here 30 seconds into the period, or at least starting one. Salak feeding it ahead here. They come in, a feed to the right side, a shot, and they score. White buries that one up under the crossbar. 43 seconds into the period. White has made it a 5-2 game. And that is important for Carolina. Primary assist on that one's going to go to Pavlov. But again, the goal just 43 seconds in. And now we get a timeout. I don't mind this at all. Jerome Bichard not leaving it in his pocket. River Dragons take a timeout. Little unsteady to start the period. And it's not like he's saying a whole lot, but I'm sure Boom is just saying, hey, boys, steady. Let's get back to playing our game here. Let's not let Carolina build any momentum from that goal. And try to kill that momentum right here with this timeout call. I like it. You don't get to take them home with you. They're not worth anything. Face off at center. Moore trying to get over there. As it stumped back in, that will not be icing. Samanchik throws a shoulder into his man on the glass far side. Puck ends up with McDonald behind the net. He'll backhand it ahead. Ryan Hunter chasing it down. Lane King after it. Hunter, as King reverses it around to Farmer. Farmer back right side to King. King's pass ahead, forced across. That one deflected. Kramer tried to pick it up off the dasher. Dunford all over him. Side of the net, here's White driving to the far side on the backhand. He'll curl back into the corner. McDonald over there to help it away towards Hunter. Hunter got it over the line. White is chopping away at Samanchik. Boy, he's given away a good 7 or 8 inches there. Here's McDonald moving in, a backhand across. Hunter, a shot! And Babbitt to his right, a big blocker save right there. Boy, he had to fight to get that puck. Kramer back on the right wing. Pushing into the Columbus zone, and Butita another hit, and he's going to go to the box for boarding again. It's the second time he's done it. That time he hits Kyle Moore. The crowd doesn't like it, but I mean, that's twice he's hit a guy from behind. What do you want? This time it's called cross-checking. .146 into the period. And the River Dragons on the Loft power play for the second time tonight, where they're 0 for 1. The Loft features live music every Friday and Saturday night. In downtown Columbus, show your River Dragons ticket stub for a 2-for-1 deal on cover, only at the Loft, proud partner of River Dragons hockey. Well, let's see if Columbus can make them pay. Take that momentum right back with a goal. Fed in behind the net. There's a chance in front. Batted away from the crease. And it gets away to center ice. Somro's going to play it over. And now Columbus will move up on the left side. Here's Doe into space. Somro on the backhand behind the net. Past Wickline around to the left point. Doe. Feeds it to the left side. Wickline looping to the left half wall. Wickline down low to Jemaev. Jemaev cutting over to the near side. Slahetka in front, now behind the net. Up top, here's Doe. Doe through traffic. Shot save. Rebound. They score. Alexander Jemaev. A power play goal for the River Dragons. And it's 6-2. .224 time of the power play marker for the River Dragons. Or pardon me, .234 time of that power play goal. That's big because you make them pay for taking the penalty. If you don't ever make a team pay for taking penalties, then they just feel like they can continue to do it, continue to take some liberties. But that's big. Not only does it cut off the momentum of the last goal, but it also, the big power play marker there again, keeps the Thunderbirds from trying to take those liberties because Columbus's power play is struck. And the lead back to 4. Underwood behind his own net after it, playing it over to the near side. It hops past Doherty, kept in left point by Cangelosi, but he coughed it up. And Columbus will clear it off the dasher. Pavlov looking to push back in, left side. Here's Salak. Salak on the backhand, curls, feeds up to the left point. Cangelosi, puck in front, looking for a tip from White, couldn't get his stick to it. On to the near side. Here's White chasing a loose puck, cycles it back behind himself. Salak trying to dance away from Underwood. Puck free, Underwood on it. Send it back to the corner. Lynn trying to push it along. Ford in the pile. Doherty challenged by Farmer. Ford up with it. Trying to walk in front to the slot. A shot. They score. White cutting in front. Roofs that one underneath the crossbar. And now it's 6-3. Butita and Salak with a nice job on the cycle in the corner. And now Carolina gets it back. Boy, I don't know if I want to get into that kind of period. River Dragons, puck tipped down the ice, no icing here. And again, Thunderbirds weren't going away quietly. Turnover, here's Moore down low, a backhand, and Ryan Hunter stopped in front of the net by Lane King. Arriving at the right point, Dunford chopping it to the side of the net, trying to keep it in. It is kept in. Hunter into the right side corner. McDonald after it, out the far side of the backhand, sending it right up the middle, off the goal stick of Babbitt, however. Tipped away, and now it's cleared ahead, but stolen by Samonchik. He finds an open seam, gets knocked down. No icing here as Babbitt elects to play it. Didn't get much on it. Turned over. Hunter into the slot. Down low. Here's a backhand chance. Nope, couldn't settle it. Cutting across. Moore just could not get that puck to lay down. Now Samanchik's going to go to the box as he was tied up with Butita. That's a bad penalty. Give the momentum away right there. And take the bait, no doubt, from Butita. Well, you can't do that. Holding the indication at 4:25. Face-off tied up by the Thunderbirds. Third power play of the night for Carolina. They're 1 for 2. I really just want to put that pen down so I don't keep writing with it. Thunderbirds on the right side into the slot. Butita shot and a solid save, point blank by Sammy Bernard. Carolina's got to turn back the other way with it. They try to bring it in. And set it up. Butita on the left side. Down low, centering feed shot, and oh, what a save coming across by Bernard. To his left, and he's able to knock it down and hold on. That's going to get us to a break. We'll step aside, come back with more here in just a moment. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
We're always going a million different directions.
But Kinetic Credit Union makes it easy for all of us to stay connected, all in one place.
With the Kinetic mobile app, we both can monitor our accounts on the go. We can create account alerts so we know when there's a change. Apply for a loan or credit card. We can even open a new account.
Plus, you can quickly pay bills, transfer money, or make a deposit anytime, anywhere.
Kinetic makes our life a whole lot easier.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less?
Back here on River Dragons hockey, Tom Callahan here with you. Columbus shorthanded. 1:19 left to go in that power play. So our clock a little off the game clock here. Face off to the left of Bernard. Broken stick on the play. Storjahan trying to kick it out of the zone. Kept in up top. And that's a big break for the Thunderbirds. Up top, Pastuca, left side, leaving it onto the wall. Drouin. Drouin to the left side corner, leaving it away from Anderson. Nate Keeley banks it over to the far side. Storjahan got a new stick from the bench. And a chance to clear for him. Glove down at the line by Salak. Salak moving it over. Keeley off his skates. Can't get it out. And there's a shot by Pastuca, blocked off Butita, who went for the tip, and Anderson will fire it down. Columbus will get a change of the PK unit here. Coming up on a half minute to go. Stretch pass ahead to Butita. He had to turn it back, and Thunderbirds had to not touch it. Here's Slahek up, shorthanded chance driven wide on that rolling puck. Thunderbirds would have been called for too many men if they tried to play that. Here's a left side lead, White at the blue line. He gets run into. Puck does not make it into the zone. On the right side, now Clay Keeley into the corner. They try to put it around to the near wing. 3 seconds to, and Samanchik about to come onto the box. Puck stays in the zone up top, however. There's a shot, and Slaheka hit the decks to block it. Back to 5-on-5, but it's still a little scattered out there. Keeley to the right side. Now it's fed back across. Houghton with a shot and tipped in front. It looks like that's going to be White's goal once again. And Carolina building the momentum here. They make it 6-4. .644 time to the goal, and indeed it is the third goal of the game for White. Well, Carolina was not going to go away quietly, and you can't be surprised by this. But the River Dragons need to get it under control. And maybe the little hat-throwing break here will help out. But again, the Thunderbirds have narrowed the gap. It's now 6-4. .644 into this third period. Columbus with Hunter, Moore, and McDonald out there. This Lions had several scoring chances tonight. They put in a few of them. Pastuca on the far side puts it out to center. Samanchik will take the hit, put it right back in. Kennedy pressured to move it up the near side. Moore turned it over into the body. McDonald in front. Oh, tipped just wide by Hunter, who is tackled on the far side. No call. Kennedy back up the right side, moving in, slides through a check. Dunford over to pick up the puck, but he gave it away to Pastuca, who gave it away to McDonald. 3-on-2, Columbus ahead. Moore had to stop at the line. Fed across to Moore. Tried to go back with the puck into the slot. Bouncer goes into the far corner. Oh my goodness. Well, you can feel just everything picking up in this game. The energy is definitely there. It's in the crowd. The Thunderbirds have it. The River Dragons are feeling it too. Moore trying to move it ahead. Storjahan, fresh off the change, looking to get to it. I'll tell you what, whichever team is able to maintain their composure most is coming out with a win. Turned over to Storjahan at center. He tries to go in on the left side, trying to walk through the D, tied up all the way behind the net. Gets it back. Couldn't center as he was again hooked up. Puck bounced out to center. Wickline racing back against Ford. He'll beat him to the puck. Knocked down over there, and Ford's... Are they going to call Wickline for the penalty? They called it on the touch for Lind. When it was Wickline that went down with Ford. This is a horrible call. Ford took down Wickline, and Wickline gets the penalty. That's awful. Carolina with the momentum back to the power play. Boy, I don't like this at all. They didn't score on the last power play, but they did shortly after it ended. The referee is getting an earful from the River Dragons bench and absolutely deserves every bit of it. Thunderbirds go to the power play. Clay Keeley with a shot save in front on the deflection there by Bernard. White with the redirect in front. Somro, Jamaev, Bockwell, Slahetka out there. The puck in on Bernard. He's just going to cradle it and cover. Buck 35 left to go on the power play. Face off to his left. One back to the right point, kept in by Keeley. He'll get it back. Clay Keeley onto the right side to Ford. Ford, Keeley up top. His shot deflected in front, goes behind the net, buckle on it. A backhand clear to the point. Kramer holding it in. It's White, cross ice feed in front. A chance, and Seljutin sent it wide. Keeley at the left point, battling to hold it in. Seljutin knocked down by Jemayev. Oh, it's going to go 5-on-3. Chance side of the net. White stopped. Bach will get the touch here. Dunford with a heavy hit in the corner. Keeley on it. And now here we go, a pile in the whistle. Well, now this one might boil over. Columbus was going to get another 2 out of it. Jemayev was going to go to the box, but I don't know if there's going to be anything else. And actually heading off is Bockwell to the dressing room with the trainer in tow. That's never a good sign. .933. Time of the penalty against Jemayev. I imagine this is a tripping call. And it is. So it's a 5-on-3 power play now for the Thunderbirds. They're down 6-4. It'll be 5-on-3 for 44 seconds. So they've added time back on the clock. Well, they've added time onto the power play. How did they do that? Over, there's a shot and off the outside of the net by Pastuca. So 5-on-3 Columbus defending here. White in the left side corner. He's got the hat trick already. Pastuca to Ford. Ford. Pastuca's shot, and that one found the glass. White far side Kramer. Kramer challenge, fed it to the right point to Ford. Ford. Backdoor feed. Wide open net. White scores. He's got his 4th. And it's 6-5. Time of the goal, 10:04. Columbus has got to get through this next penalty kill now without giving one up. It's mission critical at this point. Carolina up the left side. Here's Drouin in over the line. Try to leave it off the left point. Butina sending it down into the corner. Lind. Now fed to the right point. Pastuca over to Butina. Back to Pastuca. To Butina. Near dot. Drouin try to feed it in front. Pass blocked by Lind. Anderson trying to send it around. Wick line. Off a check. Able to send it out. That's a critical clear right there. 42 seconds of counting to go on the power play here for the Thunderbirds. 2 for 4 working on their 5th. Sent down, Slahetka chasing, and we get a whistle. Too many men? Yep. Carolina, too many men. So we're going to go 4-on-4 when we come back. We'll fill you in. Stay tuned. There's more coming our way here in just a moment. This is River Dragons Hockey.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your... Touchdown!
Woo! Mountain Dew.
All right, so too many men on the ice. Served by Cangelosi. Has made it 4-on-4 with a face-off in the Thunderbirds' end of things here. Thunderbirds able to control the draw. They'll try to move it ahead. Here's Ford on the left side. They'll definitely try to keep pushing in, but the River Dragons have Hunter, McDonald, Underwood, and Dunford out there, so they can be dangerous too. Here comes Ryan Hunter, leaving it off to Underwood. Underwood at the line has to curl back. Now he gives it to Hunter. Onto the left side, here's Kyle Moore. Moore pushing in as they try to get the power play unit out. Jemayeff onto the box. And Columbus to the loft power play for the third time, where they are 1 for 2. Hunter moving it across. In over the line, Storjahan. Up top, McDonald. McDonald, left half wall. Storjahan up top to McDonald. McDonald, wrist shot, save Babick, and he'll hold on. Face off to his right. Well, this is a big Columbus power play right now. Looks like Bockwell is back on the bench for Columbus. That's a good sign. Face off, head around to the near side. Here's Underwood on the puck. Try to put it up top. They battle away. Puck's at his skates. He doesn't see it. Hunter trying to keep it to the point. Instead, it's banked past him and down the ice. McDonald with a look over his shoulder as he swoops back for it. Quickly up the left side. Here's McDonald. Flipping onto the right wing to Moore. His left wing pass. Hunter carries into the left side corner. Leaving it off. Storjahan. Storjahan down the wall. Into the slot. McDonald over. One time Hunter! And the save Babick. He'll hold on. Boy, this one is tightened right up. It is now 6-5 Columbus. Let's see if they can maybe try to cash in one more time on the power play here. As Kennedy pushes it around to the far side. Butita to the point. It's not out. Kept in. Over to the near side. Slahetka. Slahetka. His shot tipped off the goal post. Jemayeff redirected it off the near side pipe. Fed around to the point. Doe will not get there in time. It's picked off and now rates the other way. Butita, though, couldn't handle it. Might have had a short-handed breakaway. Not an off-angle chance. Bernard had to make a save and cover the puck. Boy, Butita almost caught him leaning away from the post. Every shot is a good shot right now in this game. Face off to the left of Bernard. River Dragons will carry it ahead 2-on-2 as the penalty preparing to come to a close. Here's Storjahan to Doherty. Doherty hooks it into the slot. Underwood a shot save. Babic. Rebound in front. His kick just wide. We're back to 5-on-5, but Doherty with it behind the net. Doherty feeds it up top. There's a shot block. Kick the other way, and now race left side. Kramer watched by Dunford, and his pass in front knocked away. Storjahan will just get rid of it to center. And Columbus on the regroup. River Dragons still have the lead. They don't need to push, but they do need to defend. Here's Doherty on the right side with a shot. Save, and the rebound just past Underwood. Puck to the left point. Held in by Anderson. Around behind the net. Doherty unable to get to that one. Back up the left side. Here comes Clay Keeley. Lind into the left wing corner. Pushes it behind the net. Anderson over after it. His first attempt blocked, second attempt stolen away. Ford looking to center, and Lind blocked the pass off his shin pad. It goes out to center. 6 to go here in the third. This game suddenly feels like the playoffs. Left side, here's Hunter, and wrist shot off the tip of the mitt and out of play. Babic got it with the cheater cuff on the glove, and it finds the netting. Both teams have taken to the attack. Under 6 to go here in the third. One back towards Kennedy. Kennedy stopping. McDonald on him. Kennedy fights through the check, moves it ahead. He lugs it in right side, wide on Anderson, centering feed. That one side of the net, they score! Oh, I don't know how, but somehow that puck leaks through Sammy Bernard at the far post, and the game is tied. It's going to be Salak's goal. This game was 6-2 Columbus. At one point, it is now 6-6. Five and a half minutes, and now it's just like starting over. Icing against Columbus, despite the River Dragons protesting. Wickline saying he tipped it, and they're not listening. Face off on the far side, controlled by the Thunderbirds behind the net. Nate Keeley trying to move it in front. It ends up with Slahetka. He'll play it ahead. Wickline chasing after it. Play it away from him, back to the Columbus end. Nate Keeley steals it away. Putina trying to help out. There's a shot tipped out by Austin Doe. Under 5 to go means we get to a break. 6-6 River Dragons tied with the Thunderbirds. You got to stick around for the finish of this one. Stay tuned. More coming your way. This is River Dragons Hockey.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
4:58 to go in what is now regulation time. 6-6 tie, River Dragons and the Thunderbirds. Puck down, and Columbus had a 6-2 lead in this third period. Carolina has come roaring back. Kennedy, left side into the corner. Jammed away to the far side. Fed behind the net. McDonald ends up with it. Hunter trying to battle it out against Kramer. And Kramer just steals it back. Indecision from Ryan Hunter, trying to figure it out. Took too long. Left point, here's Kennedy. Into the slot, White had it knocked away. And now Dunford back ahead, off the heel of Hunter's stick. He'll fire it around the rim. Columbus to the change. So now it's the Thunderbirds' turn to set up the breakout. Jemayev out there with Underwood and Somro. Lind and Anderson, the D pair. Puck tipped down, Lind will send it right back off the dasher. Too far for Jemayev, though. Kennedy knocks it back down, but no icing. Lind up the near side. Somro pokes it back behind the net. Anderson turning with it. He'll backhand it off the back of the net. Boy, Columbus is pressured by this Carolina forecheck. They've got to figure out a way to break the zone and the pressure. Lind will skate it ahead. Connor Lind in on the left side, left it at the line. Jemayev could only chop at it. It's sent back out. River Dragons on it again. Somro will fire it in once more. Babbitt can't catch up with it. Underwood on the left side. He's bumped off as it's cleared out. Slahetka try to get it across quickly. Here's Bockwell. Bockwell firing it in from there around the rim left side. Columbus keeping it in. Try to put it on towards the net as Babbitt's slow to get there. And now here's Storjahan. Far side, getting it back. Storjahan near corner. Centering. And the puck turned away before it reached Somro, who's been out there for a while. Now that one's set out of play. Will it be delay a game? Let's see. They're going to talk about it. They're going to call the other linesman over, at least talk to the referee about it. I think this may be a delay a game penalty. The River Dragons certainly thought so. Yes, it is. It's 2 minutes for a delay of game. So Salak into the box for delay of game, and the River Dragons back to the Loft penalty, or the Loft power play. .252 left to go in regulation, and a 2-minute power play for too many men. River Dragons, side of the net, trying to work it in front. There's a shot save. Babbitt with the paddle down, and it's cleared down the ice. River Dragons 1 for 3 on the power play. This is their 4th chance. And none bigger in this hockey game. Right side, Wickline catching it into the corner. Trying to leave it on the wall. Picked up there, Keeley, who's knocked down, goes down in a pile with Jemayev. And now a long stretch pass. Bastuka, short-handed breakaway into the backhand. Shut down by Sammy Bernard. Boy, Carolina's just going to fly here, and why not? The River Dragons weren't looking for it. That's a big save by Bernard. Columbus trying to move it ahead. Under a minute to go on the man advantage. Puck ends up out of play. Faceoff will come right on the dot at center. Draw one back. King will clear it down the ice. Columbus trying to move it ahead. Time winding down to the man advantage. Time winding down in the third period. Underwood pushing in on the right side. Lost it in the corner, looking for a little bit of help. Minute and a half. Puck centered. That one deflected away. Moore moving over, trying to keep it in on the backhand into the corner to McDonald, who sweeps it around to the right side. Ryan Hunter waiting for it. Getting it back up top. Moore off his skate. Good keep. Moore to the left side with White all over him. Leaving it off. White read that play like a book, but couldn't clear. River Dragons holding it in, but it goes into the netting. Oh, my goodness. 15 seconds in the power play. 1:06 left here in regulation. Columbus has already used its timeout. Carolina has not. Doe in for this face-off. Wickline trying to help. Storjahan picks it out. Quick shot. Babbitt, a glove save, and he hangs on. Puck one back into the corner as the Thunderbirds trying to clear it around. Man advantage coming to a close. Samanchik shot. Oh, off a leg in front, just wide. Out of the box is Salak. 5-on-5 now. And Thunderbirds are going to push. Here they come left side. Salak gets it across. Chance in front. Bernard the save. Lost the puck. Rebound free behind the net. They try to wrap it around. Now he's got it. Sammy Bernard has to come up big not once, but twice for the River Dragons. Oh my goodness. The roof is ready to come off this place just from the tension. Face off in the Columbus end, pushed ahead. Underwood trying to get to center, chips it along. Doherty charging down after Farmer. Farmer loops away and plays it out to center. Slahetka has to go back after it. Banks it out. Farmer pushing it back in. Carolina offside, so that allows Columbus a moment. But they push in quickly. And Slahetka with a lead to center. Off the mid of Doherty. And now back in is Ford left side. Ford with a shot, trickles in on goal. Bernard's going to hold on. 4.9 seconds to go. Face off to the right of Bernard. Ford is going to try to pull this one back to the top of the circle. Kramer waiting for it. Linesman adjusting, trying to move some River Dragons over. And nope, they didn't drop it. Columbus tried to cheat there a little bit. So Jamav's going to have to come in for the face-off. Well, now the referees are going to talk about something, but I don't know what. Doherty's going to go in for the face-off. No, yes, maybe. Doherty against Ford. Ford wants more time put up on the clock, but 4.7 is where it belongs. Now Doherty is tossed out. Somebody make up my mind. Who's coming in for this face-off? Puck down. Doherty ties Ford up. Puck into the corner. Blockwell after it, and that'll run the clock down. We're going to overtime. So nobody gets 3 points tonight. OT it is. So we go into sudden death. It'll be 3-on-3. And the way these two teams have been scoring tonight, I don't think I'm going out on a limb to tell you I think we'll see a final in overtime. I'd be shocked if we get to a shootout. but it could happen. Both goaltenders have also made their fair share of really good saves. Sammy Bernard cleaning away enough snow in front of that crease to make himself a little tiny snowman if you wanted. The ice has gotten rough, although maybe that is a reason why you might not see an overtime winner. There is a lot of snow out there. It's tough to make moves when you have that kind of ice condition, so we'll see. But 3-on-3, River Dragons and the Thunderbirds. So it's 3-on-3 in the overtime for 5 minutes. If we do not get a goal in the 5 minutes, then we do go to a shootout. So the River Dragons, Lind is the lone defender. Storjahan's going to come in to take this face-off across from Ford. Ford golfs it back really into his own bench, and immediately we get a whistle. Just a couple seconds into the OT. According to them, that took 5 seconds off the OT clock. I'm a little surprised by that, but well, they put 2 back. All right, Carolina starts with possession, but Clay Keeley wipes out on his own accord, by the way. There was nobody near him. They'll feed it back to Gus Ford, and Keeley's actually going to get off the ice. Might have a skate issue. Here's Ford getting it across right side to White, who has 4 goals tonight. White on the right side, wraps it around into the near corner. Back to Ford. Ford feeds it up top. Pastuca to White. White. Pastuca can't shoot. He's got Underwood all over him, and he has to carry it back out. Underwood quickly over to the bench. Better hurry up with his change, although now Kramer kind of almost ran into Ford there. Bad communication, and that allows Columbus to finish the change. Hunter, McDonald, and Slahetka now. This was the line that won the OT in Motor City. By the way, that was a 7-6 game. It was Slahetka, the hero there. McDonald on the far side. He's got Hunter looking for the stretch all the way down. Babbick's got to come out and play it away from Hunter. Thunderbirds trying to move it ahead. Slahetka cutting off the pass before it got through. Here's Hunter right side, but it was stolen back by Kramer. Coming up on a minute and a half into this 5-minute overtime. It is now Moore, Wickline, and Bockwell as Kennedy rushes it ahead. Kennedy left side, pushes all the way behind the net, out the far side. To the blue line, his shot in on goal. Bernard the save, and he hangs on. Face-off will be to Bernard's left. Wickline, Moore, and Bach will remain. Draw one back by the Thunderbirds. All the way into the corner it goes, and Bach will on it there. He's tied up. Lost it to Ford, but Ford is immediately checked by Moore, but stole it back. Ford flips to the left point, Clay Keeley. Right side, White back across to Ford. Ford up top, dangling at the line. Keeley on the cycle. Wickline knocks him down. Ford tried to dance through. A bouncing puck slapped away to the wall by Bockwell. Not out though. Ford lost it. This time for good to Bockwell. And now ahead, here's Wickline and Moore. 2-on-1. Wickline moving in. Shoots. He scores! Cody Wickline! The River Dragons win it in overtime. 7-6. Cody Wickline, the OT hero tonight. 2.5 minutes into the OT. Bockwell with some great work. He and Moore will likely pick up the assists on that goal by Wickline. 2:30 of the OT, time of the goal. And that is the end of the game. Boy, what an end to the game. A valiant comeback from Carolina to even get a point. But the River Dragons win it in OT. Oh my goodness. What a finish to this one. We're going to take a break. Moving on into the Pepsi postgame show. We'll wrap the scoring for you, and there's plenty of that. Plus, a look back at the Zelmo zipping out of town scoreboard as well. Stay tuned. More coming your way. This is River Dragons Hockey.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less? When you can...
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmo's, and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500, just text enroll Zelmo, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up. You can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmo's rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
Vector Ply Corporation is a world-leading manufacturer of carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar composite fabrics located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Our customers depend on us to produce iconic brands such as Malibu and Nautique Boat and the historic C8 mid-engine Corvette. Even the light poles surrounding the Columbus Civic Center were produced by a Vector Ply customer using Vector Ply fabrics. If you're looking for an exciting career with a growing manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley, visit our website, vectorply.com.
Back here on the Pepsi postgame show, Tom Callahan here with you. A wild finish this evening. Wow, what a crazy one as the River Dragons somehow pull it out in the overtime as they win 7-6 tonight over the Carolina Thunderbirds. What a finish to this hockey game. And as we go back to look at the scoring in this Pepsi postgame show, we're reminded that Carolina actually got on the board first in this one, and they did so fairly quickly. And it was a back and forth affair all night, but the River Dragons built a 6-2 lead at one point, and Carolina clawed it all back, and then Columbus comes out with a win in the OT. Just a crazy, crazy night. So it starts at 5:52 with a goal by Gus Ford, a power play goal. That puts the Thunderbirds ahead 1-0 there in the first period. And then Carolina would not score again until the third. From there, the River Dragons built that lead. First period goal at 16:41, Austin Doe from Wickline and Storjahan. Then at 17:26 of the first, it's Hunter from Slahetka and Kyle Moore. 14 seconds into the second period, a bad giveaway right on the doorstep to Kirk Underwood. He buries it, and it's 3-0 at that point. Then at 3:30, it becomes 4-1 on a goal scored by Kyle Moore as Justin McDonald wins a face-off back to him. He shoots it through a screen, and in it goes, beating Mario Cavallari. Cavallari pulled from the game at that point, made 17 saves on 21 shots, gave up the 4 goals. By the way, because Carolina got the 4 goals, the game, now the decision goes to Boris Babic. So he is the one who gets the overtime loss here tonight, not Cavallari, who ends up with a no decision. But the River Dragons weren't done in the second period. 16:20, Ryan Hunter is second of the game from Kyle Moore. And then in the third, 2:34, Jemayev scores a power play goal from Slahetka and Doe. That made it Well, actually, pardon me. It was 5-1. Then it became 5-2. 43 seconds into the third period is when Carolina finally responded. They get a goal from Zach White, who would score 4 consecutive goals in the period. So at that point, it went to 5-2. Jemayev made it 6-2. And then White, 3 more at 3:32, 6:44, and 10:04. 4 in a row. All of a sudden, the game is interesting at 6-5. And then at 14:29, it is Salak who ties the game at 6, forcing the overtime. And it's there that Cody Wickline gets to play the hero. Right now, Kyle Moore, the only assist. We'll see if they do add one to Bockwell. But 2.5 minutes into the 5-minute OT, Wickline scores the game-winning goal. That is the second straight 7-6 OT win for this Columbus River Dragons team. Kind of turning into the Cardiac Kids a little bit here. Shots by period for Columbus, 16 in the first, 12 in the second, and 13 in the third. 1 in the overtime for 42. It was 12, 16, 14, and 1 for the Thunderbirds for 43. So power plays in the game. The River Dragons officially end up finishing 1 for 4, and Carolina goes 2 for 5. All right, we'll take a break in this Pepsi postgame show. When we come back, we are going to go take a look at that Zelmo Zippin' out-of-town scoreboard, so stick around. That's coming your way next. River Dragons win it in a nail-biter tonight, but, hey, OT, all right, 7-6. They beat Carolina. Back with more in a moment. This is River Dragons Hockey.
Introducing New Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Music to my ears.
You don't have ears.
Starry, it's different.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragons' trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.